fired up about. Good morning, ET. How we doing, my friend?
Shop I see.
Yes, sir. I got a 3-day weekend coming up, and I got plans. So we got that. By the way, remind me, I'm just going to give you the 5-pack before I leave today.
All right, bet.
I'm not sure I'm going to be up and scrounging around in the morning like normal. Big plans, buddy. I'm overstating here. I'm overplaying. Anyway, welcome aboard. Thanks for being up and Adam with us. There's plenty to get to today. Jags met the media yesterday. We're off to Denver here in short order for a real heavyweight battle, and we got lots to discern. Let's put it that way. I was thinking this as I was driving in, contemplating different ways we're going to win this ball game and then continue a march on to even higher seed than we sit right now, which is number 3. Is the current leader of the AFC South, but those Houston Texans are there breathing down the neck, can't afford any slip-ups. And it's not exactly a slippery free surface here the next couple of weeks. I know the Colts are down and out, but that's certainly not a layup. You're not going to play in the Titans, for Pete's sake. That's next week. But first, Denver and the toughest challenge on the schedule. I mean, that's the way it's played out. It's a team that's won 11 in a row and 12-2 overall and top seed in the AFC. But I was thinking this. We've earned all 10 wins, right?
Yes,
We haven't gotten a huge lucky break. We didn't get a bad officiating call that turned what would have been a defeat into a victory. We've gotten them all honest. I mean, there's been ebbs and flows and breaks, sure, that have gone different ways. If anything, we've overcome ourselves for a couple of Jaguars wins this year, right? Karma owes us one because it still sticks with me, that bologna sausage PI call on Travis Hunter on a 4th down play that would have ended the Bengals game. And we'd have one in hand here, and we'd be 11-3. But it got, perhaps not intentionally, but it got stolen. They deserved a victory that day, even playing through their mistakes and even surrendering way too much to Jake Browning and the Bengals that day. They should have won the game, and the refs took it from them on a PI call. So I feel like we got a little karma still to come our way down the stretch. Karma owes us this win at Denver. We earned one earlier in the year that just got literally. We're not talking about a penalty that then kept this or that. No. It's 4th down. The game is over, and the flag comes out. I'm not going to cry over that, per se, but I feel like karma owes us one. I am going to pout just a little bit, even here at week 15, 16. I'm going to pout just a little bit. Karma, you need to give us back one we got stolen. How about that? What do they say about the NFL? It's become a cliche. It's quarterback league. And there is no position that is as temperamentally looked at, as hypercritically focused on as quarterback. I could do a gurgle. I could do a Google search on Bo Nix, who's riding high and everybody loves, rightfully so, playing terrific football. But I could do a search on is Bo Nix the answer in Denver, and I'd get plenty of responses in the last 12 months. Think about the standings in the AFC, though. Back to the original. It's a quarterback league. All right, ET, play along. Denver Broncos, quarterbacked by Bo Nix. What round did he go in?
Bo Nix,
first.
3rd round? Oh, he was the first round?
First round pick. Drake May, New England, 2nd in the standings. Quarterback, Drake May, the New England Patriots, 2nd in the standings. 1st round pick, 3 overall. Jacksonville Jaguars, quarterbacked by Trevor Lawrence. 1st round pick.
1st overall.
Pittsburgh Steelers, quarterbacked by Aaron Rodgers, way back in the day when dinosaurs roamed. 1st round pick.
I think he was like 22nd overall.
The Los Angeles Chargers, quarterbacked by Justin Herbert, went top 10. 1st round pick.
He was.
Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, quarterback. 1st round pick.
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Stroud, Houston Texans, 1st round pick.
Yes.
All 7 sitting in the playoffs right now in the AFC are 1st round picks. Rams, Matthew Stafford, number 1 overall pick. Bears, Caleb Williams, number 1 overall pick. Bucks, Baker Mayfield, number 1 overall pick. The top 4 in the NFC are number 1 overall pick. quarterbacks. And by the way, two of the dudes on there, oh, I'm sorry. Hurts, it wasn't first. Hurts the second rounder. So we got a first overall. Our first second round pick in the playoffs comes from last year's Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Baker Mayfield, first round pick. Let's keep going. Sam Darnold, first round pick. Was Darnold number one? No, that was Baker. Baker was number one that year. Those guys came out together. Darnold, number one overall pick. Jordan Love sits in the 5 hole. He was a first-round pick. If Detroit makes it, there's Jared Goff, number one overall pick. If Carolina makes it, there's Bryce Young, number one overall pick. The one crazy outlier, way out there outlier, Brock Purdy of the Niners. Mr. Far from irrelevant, but the last pick of the draft the year he came in. So is it a quarterback league? You tell me. Huh? We just rattle off of the 14 teams that are in the playoffs right now. 12 are quarterbacked by first-round picks, and like 5 of those are number one overall picks. And we got 2 first-rounders on display when the Jags and the Broncos hook up. I'm sorry, I got distracted here. I was looking for a column that I had read about the quarterback play, and they really dove into what Trevor has done, not just this week, but in the last 4 or 5 weeks. And gosh, it sure does stack up if you continue to get that kind of play out of the quarterback. We've talked about that a bunch. Well, the Dolphins made it official yesterday. Tua's going to the bench. It's the most expensive benching in NFL history. You want to bemoan the anchor contract that you give any player, but particularly a quarterback? When Trevor's not playing good, that $55 million a year number gets thrown around rightly. Tua makes $54.5 million a year. Though they gave him an extension a couple of years ago that you could say in some ways started this madness. $54.5 million, you're going to sit on the bench? If you sit Tua right now, ET, don't you have to just try and I don't think you can get rid of him.
No, you can't.
They cut him in next year. The best they can do for salary cap hit dead money, the best they can do, even if it lines up, past whatever this deadline or the other is, they can save a few million. 54.5 next year. 54.5 million on that cap. And so much uncertainty in Miami with the coach, with the quarterback. You're trotting Quinn Ewers out there with Zach Wilson as a backup. What are we even doing? My thought has been this, if the quarterback struggles, how's he going to get better? Play? No? You have a 54.5. Again, Tua has been terrible. He leads the league in interceptions. I'm not saying he hadn't. Maybe take 3 weeks to try and straighten some stuff out. Aren't you tied to Tua in Miami? Good, bad, or indifferent, or no? Is there you capologists out there? Is there a way to get out from underneath a $54.5 million hole? Do you just bite the bullet for a year and tank in Miami? I don't know. See, this is what it's really like to be handcuffed by a quarterback contract. We can only hope that you're never in the situation that the Miami Dolphins are in, sending Tua to the bench yesterday. Oof. Buddy, that's a big one. CBS Sports also put out their quarterback rankings. Tua drops even further there. Number one quarterback in the league. This is CBS's power ratings. I linked to this off of a Tua column. But just for a giggle, boy, Matthew Stafford at the age of 37. I'm old enough to remember when Matthew Stafford was 1 foot out the door in L.A., was going to sign with the New York Giants. I'm old enough to remember when Matthew Stafford's back injury was so bad, like a week before the opener, there was questions of whether or not he would play this year. Holy cow. Going to win the MVP, isn't he? Man, you talk about it waiting for a long bloom and blossom. Number one, and for Stafford himself, the talent obviously has been there all those years toiling in Detroit. He's gone to L.A., he's won a Super Bowl, and he might very well now win the most valuable player at age 37. man, these quarterbacks, when you sit here and you think about your future, these quarterbacks are getting to where they get really good in their 30s, and they stay almost that good until they're 40 years old if they're among the really, really good ones. Stafford, Rodgers, Brady, it's just one after the other. We're not talking about 44-year-old Phillip Rivers coming off the farm. This guy is 37 and most likely going to win the MVP. Got Drake May at number 2. I'd put Josh Allen over Drake May. What are we doing? At the end of the day, if you're doing a quarterback power ranking, aren't you basically saying I would take this guy if I could? The next guy I would take if I could would be this guy.
Yes.
And by the way, if we're being honest, let's take the future out of it. You got a game this week. Generic game. Two same teams. Would you take Matthew Stafford for your quarterback, or would you take Josh Allen?
I'm taking Matt Stafford.
Are you? That's fair. Not sure I wouldn't take Allen. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that is a tough one, though.
I wonder if I saw Josh Allen playing with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp before that. I wonder what I'd see. The dude's already tearing it up statistically with the likes of Khalil Shakir and Keon Coleman and Josh Palmer and tight ends.
I know if you put Matt Stafford on his Bills team, he ain't doing what Josh Allen's doing.
That's fair. The Bills need Josh Allen to be the kind of quarterback he is. Just a good quarterback, a Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford. You're right. They're still a good team. I'm not going to, and James Cook's a real deal at running back. They're still a playoff team, but a Super Bowl contender, if not favorite, yeah. Got Jordan Love at number 4. Dak Prescott stays at 5. Jared Goff is 6. Darnold 7. Herbert 8, Stroud 9, Lamar 10, Caleb Williams 11, Aaron Rodgers 12, Joe Burrow 13. We got a guy. We have a list here. We come across a list that there's still, and I got to see more, because most of the quarterback ranking lists we've looked at has had Trevor up. I've seen him as high as 6, but in the top 10, 6 to 9, and most of the ones we've looked at. CBS sticking him still there in the middle at 15. Here's what they write. Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence played so well in a victory over the Jets that their defensive coordinator got fired. He also led the Jags with 51 rushing yards, including a touchdown. It's week 15 performance, and then it says what we said, first one ever with 5 passing, 50 rushing, and a touchdown. Moves up 2 spots. That's probably a little too low the way he's playing. But hey, we have another measuring stick this week, and boy, that Broncos defense is good. I was reading up on that. Let's get into the Jags locker room. Hear from Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence. They're going to have to try and attack a defense that has been brutally hard to attack, or a defense that gets better as the game goes on. You better get them early, and then you better play defense. You better be able to run the ball. And don't. It's an offense, Denver's is, that's going to survive underneath. Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them nickel and dime and then hit you for $1. What a good matchup here. And what's beautiful about it is we got a good team, We got a power team.
Yes, sir.
We're not some team that is kind of, nickel and dimed our way and, rode an easy schedule and some big breaks to 10-4. That's not who we are. We're a team beating the living stew out of other good teams. Hear from Coach Cohen and quarterback Lawrence and more as we get you up and rolling here on a Thursday morning. Thanks so much for being up and at 'em with us. The text line open, designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Came out here, city slickers. You're going to go home, cowboy.
It's not a cattle drive. It's the Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville drive of the game.
You're done real good, cowboys.
On 1010XL.
Does anybody know how to get where we're going?
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infinity is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infinity is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infinity? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfinity.com or visit Atlantic Infinity off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Lacey, your bar manager here at Fourscore Golf Tavern. We're officially kicking off the holiday season, and both of our locations, San Marco and Gate Parkway, are fully festive and ready for you to enjoy. Make sure you stop by and check out our holiday cocktail menu, lunch, and dinner specials. Happy hour is all day, every Tuesday. The fun continues with 10 top-of-the-line simulators between both locations, offering multiple games in almost every sport you can think of. So gather your group, get in the spirit, and come celebrate at Fourscore, the place to be in Jacksonville for holiday fun.
Get a look behind the throw with Denny Thompson.
Yeah, I want to tell you what's really happening at the quarterback position.
Denny Thompson is the quarterback whisperer. Friday mornings on The Drill, revved up by George Moore Chevrolet and Tyson Sound and Security on 1010XL.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
RestoPros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
RestoPros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestoProsNEFlorida.com.
RestoPros!
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
If you're looking to deck the halls, Jacksonville Flower Market off Beach and Southside has holiday decor, centerpieces, garlands, and Christmas trees. Make your day merry with 10% off your holiday purchase at Jacksonville Flower Market.
Hey Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, Green for Life.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Fine Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Florida basketball team is going through a little breather part of the schedule before they get into SEC play. Last night, the unfortunate victim, St. Francis of Pennsylvania. Ooh. Yeah, it was what you might expect it would be. I think it's still wait and see what this Gator basketball team is. I mean, 3 of those 4 losses are to top 3 or 4 teams, man, and they were all close games. So certainly not. It's way too early. Florida has seen their preseason national ranking plummet due to these losses. They were just 6-4 and ranked number 23 in the country when they took the court at Exactech Arena last night and got to have a little fun. Scored over 100. Xavier Lee starting to find himself again. I'm not worried about Xavier Lee against this. These are the teams he played when he was at Princeton. Yeah, I expect him to light up St. Francis. What's he going to do against Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, and those guys? Because what I saw against Duke, Arizona, and Kentucky, I mean, not Kentucky, UConn. Last night, though, it was kind of a spread the wealth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double figures. Another double-double for Chinyelu. Lee, 7 of 9 from the field, so that's good news. 2 of 4 from 3. He had 18 points and led them. Boogie Flan was in double figures, and he added 4 assists. Alex Condon had a well-rounded night. Again, man, this is not much competition on the other side. But history was made last night by the Florida basketball program, E.T. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah. We now have a bucket by the tallest player in college basketball history, 7'9" freshman Olivier Rioux is a developmental project down there at the very end of the Gator bench. By the way, if you buy courtside seats, don't sit behind him.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, you won't be able to. A 7'9" sitting in a chair probably looks about 6 feet tall. It'll look like someone standing in front of you. But anyway, he got into the game late, just 2 minutes, and he was able to score a bucket. I think it was kind of like a run-out dunk. And so he was already the tallest college basketball player ever. And so now he's the tallest player to ever score a bucket in college. 7'9" is ridiculously large, E.T.
That's scary large.
Man, that is just ridiculously large. All right, let's get back into our Jaguars just a little bit. First, Josh Hines-Allen shows up on the injury report yesterday. I'm told he wasn't at the facility yesterday. He was listed with illness and shoulder. So he might have a shoulder injury that if he were there, he would be limited, but I think it's probably the illness. And they probably said, stay home, flew it up. Josh Allen's been in the league a long time. More important to get healthy, right, if you're battling something. So I don't know exactly. I hope that that's the extent of it, but you got to have Josh Hines-Allen in this game.
Need to.
Yeah, you got to have Josh Hines-Allen. So we'll wait for, that's something to monitor here when we get today's injury report and then on through the weekend, hopefully. Hines-Allen hadn't been on any kind of injury report. He didn't leave the game the other day. I haven't, heard of any shoulder issues per se, but I wish it had just said illness, right? I wish it had just said illness. So we'll hopefully the illness didn't include going to the doctor for both, some Theraflu and a shoulder MRI. I'd be illin'. All right. Broncos create a tremendous challenge. Trevor talked to a different elements of that challenge. By the way, we'll get to see Evan Ingram. Yeah, he has not been what Denver hoped. By the way, it ended up being kind of shrewd moves. Moving from, I'm sure Ingram here would be getting some production, but Strange is that more complete tight end. Wouldn't you rather have Strange right now than Ingram?
He's more complete, like you said, a complete tight end.
And I don't want to downplay what Evan Ingram did here, but it felt more like a slot underneath receiver than he did a complete tight end. But anyway, we'll see Evan Ingram, and there's lots more to be concerned about when it comes to the Broncos for sure. But first, Liam Cohen, look, he's watched his quarterback play really good football for the last month or so, and it's been the same story on the other side. Bo Nix, in just his second year, took the Broncos to the playoffs last year as a rookie. They're also finding theirself offensively, still relatively new in the formation of what they're going to be under head coach Sean Payton. Here's Liam Cohen on Bo Nix and his development.
He is playing on time and in rhythm. He's got a quick trigger, quick release, strong arm, and then, so much of the off schedule and him being able to escape, get out, remain a passer, but also hurt you with his legs if he does decide to take off. So we've got to do a great job plastering, running to the football, and also like in the back end, we've got to make sure we are covering, competing, and staying sticky throughout the echo of the whistle.
Well, I like what he's saying there. Quick release means only one thing. You can't quick release a 40-yard out. It's like we've talked about. They're going to zip, zip, zip. They're going to get it out, man. They'll frustrate you. And then if you're not careful, boop, they'll try and hit you for a big one. So we shall see. Listen, Cohen will be a more than engaged spectator when Denver has the ball. His primary, goal and objective is to somehow attack a Denver defense that is number 1 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, very talented group. Multiple, both guys on the edge. can go. You know, both guys, Cooper and Benito. Benito does a great job jumping the snap count, hearing the snap count. You can tell he studies it. Obviously a benefit for them being at home for that standpoint, and he's got a quick get off. Inside, Allen does a great job rushing at the 3 technique or at the guard position, and I've had a lot of respect for him for a long time. He's a Northeast dude that went to BC, got a lot of respect for him, and schematically they do a nice job of, you know, not rushing 4 all that much. It's usually 5-man rush, which you got a lot of one-on-ones out there, and great opportunities for our guys to continue to take steps in the right direction and take it personally to protect the quarterback, especially in a hostile environment.
Could be a real chess match. Bet you Liam Cohen's looking forward to it. That's a good defense coordinated by Vance Joseph. That's a real rare situation. It'd be like Jack Del Rio coming back here as a defensive coordinator. Vance Joseph was the head coach at Denver. Ultimately was let go after 2 years, 17 and 18. Returned, though, with Sean Payton is doing a real good job over there, his 3rd year as a defensive coordinator. So when you hear Liam Cohen talking about the schematics that the defense is doing, you know, buzzword, chess match, let's catch them. Let's see some tendencies. There's going to be some back and forth there. They're going to figure us out a couple of times, and hopefully it goes the other way as well. Interestingly, Liam Cohen said it's only the 2nd time he's ever been to Mile High. Through all the years and all the assistant level coaching with both Tampa and the Rams, but he's been in the NFC. They're an AFC team, and that would seem to make sense. All right, it's a buzzsaw you walk into. That's a tough place to play. That place shakes when the Broncos are good. They got a great home crowd, and you're going to have to battle that. Trevor recognizes that. He recognizes what a huge game it is. He knows this defense is getting after everyone. You got to play in that loud road atmosphere, but you know what? We are what we are, too, and Trevor says it's an offense that seems super synced at the moment.
I mean, I feel like I'm seeing it really well. I think I'm throwing it well. Just offensively in general, it's never about just one guy. I think just as an offense, we're really synced up right now, especially in the passing game and protecting up front. I mean, you can't do anything without that. And those guys have done an awesome job, and guys are making a ton of plays down the field. We all have a lot of confidence in what we're doing. It just seems like we got the ball rolling the last few weeks. So it feels good. Yeah, I don't know to answer your question about compared to other stretches of my career. I mean, it just feels like I'm seeing it well. Feels like it's coming out good. Like I said, guys are making plays. We're trusting each other, and it's been fun. So we just got to keep it rolling.
Broncos have the number 5 overall defense in the league. They're giving up less than 300 yards a game total. So you do the math there, gang. What do you want every time you play? You want your quarterback to have a 300-yard game. You want your running back to have a 100-yard game. One of those areas most likely won't play out exactly like that. If you look on both sides of the football, as a pass defense, the Broncos are, they're gettable. Give up about 200 a game. Looks like they're about 10th in the NFL in pass defense. The Jaguars, by the way, are climbing those ranks. At one point, we were way down there, 27th, 28th in the league. Now, the Jags sit kind of middle of the pack there. So it's a tough test all the way around. It's a great football team, the Denver Broncos. It's a defense. Again, 58 sacks, man, leads the league. You do the math. I mean, we're 14 games in. These guys are getting, on average, more than 4 a game. So you better head on a swivel, Trev. Head on a swivel. All right. I don't – golf is trying. They're missing a promotional leg. Like, stuff shouldn't just – I do this for a living. I follow sports for a living. My radar is up on any and everything. Like a new – project, a new big series, I should know about it more than just flipping through the guide last night and saying, what's this? I'll explain when we return. Next on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Get bowl game play-by-play on 1010XL.
The weekend kicks off early with a bowl doubleheader starting tomorrow at noon with the Myrtle Beach Bowl, Kennesaw State and Western Michigan. Then at 3:30, it's the Gasparilla Bowl, Memphis versus North Carolina State on 1010 AM.
Make Honda of the Avenues your first stop for award-winning customer service and world-class Honda vehicles. Our inventory is larger than ever, which means we have the perfect Honda waiting for you. Plus, at Honda of the Avenues, we always put our customers first, making the car buying experience fun, fast, and easy. You'll always find great deals on our huge selection of new and certified pre-owned Hondas, all prepped and ready for a test drive. Come see just how different car buying can be at Honda of the Avenues today. Stop by or shop from home at HondaoftheAvenues.com. Proud sponsor of Sporting Jacks.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% and homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Big Chief Tire makes auto care more affordable with 6-month financing through the CFNA credit card. Frank Frangie here. Plus, get $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. Whether you need new tires, brake service, or general repairs, their expert technicians have you covered. With no interest for 6 months, now's the perfect time to take care of your vehicle. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to apply today. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, I'm worried.
You? Really? About what?
Well, I like to have a little seasonal potluck. You know, invite some friends and neighbors and guys from the office. But if the food gets spicy and the party gets rocking and that old toilet in the two-piece can't handle the traffic, well, what if my drain backs up right in the middle of everything?
Dude, imagine you're wearing my sunglasses.
Okay. Shoomp. Whoa.
If you're planning to host a holiday party and a blocked household drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, call us and tell us. The drain clearing experts at Bueller Air and Plumbing will unclog your drain for free.
You do that for free?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, but for free?
The holidays can get pretty hectic. If a clogged drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Grinning on a Thursday morning. Welcome aboard. Bon voyage. All right. What do these numbers represent? 8 6, 5, 9, 15, 7, 8. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the team's 14 games. Those are Bashal Tutin carries. We're going to put the saddle on Travis Etienne this week. That's part of Travis's uniform this week. We're playing the Broncos. So we can just borrow one. We're going to put a saddle on that man because the running back position, this is a low-key, look out deal here. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Bashal Tutin has been a main cog in the offense this year. He's had his moments. His best game was against the Chargers, a career-high 15 carries, career-high 74 yards in that one. But Bashal Tutin scored 4 touchdowns on the ground. He's kind of been that battering ram at times in short yardage, and he's also got 2 touchdown catches. LaQuint Allen, by depth chart, moves up to number 2, but he's a completely different running back. He has no touchdowns this year. Tutin has 78 carries. LaQuint Allen has 18. If there were designs on more, then we would be seeing more. So I think it's a saddle-up game for Travis Etienne. They are going to need him. Kind of an interesting, you don't pay much attention to the bottom of the roster moves, but if there were a serviceable fill-in free agent running back that the Jaguars could have added, I don't know if there would have been a better guy for that role than DJ Dallas, because he's a kick returner, he's a punt returner, he can fill that Tutin role. I'm sure he'll be active next week. He's a vet. He's been on 3 or 4 different teams.
Former Kane.
Yeah, from the U. I want to say DJ Dallas is like from Brunswick also.
Oh, okay.
Or Kingsland. I'm pretty sure DJ Dallas was a South Georgia kid, I think. But again, I'm not sitting here telling you, oh, look out for the wild card star of the game. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you lose Bashal Tutin, who's also back there on kick returns, DJ Dallas has done that in his career. He's been a kick returner and he's been a fill-in running back. And Brunswick. That's another name because, again, the Jags have had some running backs they bought back and forth between the practice squad. In fact, a guy that they had earlier this year, Cody Schrader, has been picked up by the Broncos, so he's now with Denver. But back to the original point, here's hoping Etienne can have a good Sunday afternoon and the Jaguars can get the running game going. You need to do that to keep that offense or that defense off-timed a little bit, don't you? Etienne having a really good year, 949 yards rushing, 4.5 a carry. He's had a 71-yard run. Remember last year we talked about all those touches. He didn't have, what was it, a 20-yard play?
Yeah.
Remember we talked about that? Boy, that explosiveness and the Liam Cohen offense is suiting him. We've talked about Cohen and emphasizing the screen game. We haven't seen it to much success until we did last week. A little 50-yard touchdown off the swing pass. Etienne at 949 ranks 10th in the NFL, but he's within 100 yards or so of number 8, and he's just 20-something yards behind Rico Dowdle, who has had a good year for the Carolina Panthers. So just another sidebar to the game with no Bashal Tutin. You're counting on guys that on the biggest stage we've had this year in key moments who haven't had a lot of playoff time. So I think we'll see less of a second running back. I guess that's what I'm getting around to. That's why I say saddle up. And I'm not saying they're afraid to use LaQuint Allen and that Travis Etienne, especially Mile High. Does that also factor in? Something for maybe Doc. How long does it take to get acclimated to that altitude? And would you expect to have some cardio limitations playing there, on the spot like that?
That's fair.
All right. I talked about this golf event. And I say, you're saying what golf event exactly? And I don't know who this is on. I don't know if the sport has a limitation of awareness. I don't know if it's being under promoted, whether it's the PGA Tour or whoever was behind last night's event. But last night, I guess under the cloak of secrecy and darkness, maybe they broadcast it on the dark web. But last night they played the first ever Optum Channel, the Optum Golf Channel games. Last night in Jupiter. Okay, you're like, oh yeah, so what? That doesn't sound fun. All right, well, you put it on in prime time. It was on USA Network. This wasn't a Golf Channel event. It was on USA. Maybe it was on Golf Channel also. But I scrolled across it on USA. It's Scotty Scheffler and his team against Rory McIlroy and his. The two biggest names in the sport you shouldn't stumble across while you scroll.
Yeah.
I mean, I do this for a living. I like golf. Maybe chalk it up to silly season, but I was certainly aware that TGL league was starting, whether or not you were going to like it. I knew it was coming. I knew what it was. So, yeah, Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy assembled a team, and then they went down when they went off and partook in 5 unique games that tested strategy, skill, and luck. It sounds like a lot of fun. Wish I'd have known about it. But wait, there's more. I, being the way too much TV watcher that I am, I found it. I saw that it was coming on at 7:30 when I was scrolling through. I don't know, it's about 7:15. I'll check this out, right? Well, then they proceed to do it all wrong. They have some interesting events here, man. Here's what they did. But they did them in the wrong order. They did driving competition, short game competition, team relay. Remember what I suggested to you in the break? We'll circle back.
Yep.
Team relay, 14 club challenge. And I'm going to go into these a little bit. It was fun. It had potential. They did it all wrong. It was under-promoted. I knew nothing about it. And then we've got the Captain's Challenge, and that's in the final round. McIlroy and Scheffler hit from predetermined locations, a mix of shots and wedges. It's cool stuff. But they started out of the gates with the driving competition. Oh, my God, I was asleep in 3 minutes. Keegan Bradley faces off against Hao Tong Lee in a driving competition. You earn points for distance and accuracy. You got 2 minutes to hit 5 balls. The winning team earns a point. But the problem is, you know what a long drive is? Keegan Bradley puts the ball on, whack, hits it down the middle, 302. Keegan Bradley puts the ball on the ground, hits it, whack, down the middle, 306. Keegan Bradley puts the ball on the ground, whack, hits it, 296. Next guy, same thing. You want to talk boring? It's like going to the players and then just watching them hit their driver on the driving range. You start your show with that. It's a show killer. Should have started with the relay. Hey, welcome. We got a fun night planned for you. We're going to be doing stuff you've never seen. In fact, don't even do the driving competition. Then you had to hit certain little kinds of shots, but they lost me by then. I'm not going to sit down and watch the best golfers in the world take driver swings for 8-10 minutes. Start with the short game. That one, they had the chipping competition. They had to hit a flop shot over a wall, a putt from 5, 10, 15, 50 feet, all for points. They did it player versus player. It was Shane Lowry against Scotty Scheffler. These are big names, dude. But this is what you should have started with, a team relay. It's a relay on a par 4. Players were spread across the hole. They hit. Each term earned a point for fastest time, lowest score, 2 attempts per hole. So anyway, so you got Sam Burns on the tee. Boom, he hits it. Then Scotty Scheffler hits the next one. Then Luke Clanton, then Keegan Bradley. They finished their first relay in 36 seconds. But that would have been fun and fast. And like, whoa, what am I watching? No. Let's hit long drives for 8 minutes and send them all scurrying for Florida St. Francis basketball. We're back with a football fix next. You're listening to The Drill.
Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
College basketball coming up tonight. It's North Florida, 10.5-point underdog at Charleston Southern at the Buccaneer Fieldhouse in Charleston, South Carolina. The total 160.5. Tampa Bay Lightning laying $1.92 at home against the LA Kings, plus 160. 5.5 over the total. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars on the road to the Denver Broncos Sunday as 3-point underdogs, 46.5 the total. Tampa Bay and Carolina battle for first place of the NFC South. Buccaneers laying 3 at Carolina, 45.5 the total. Thursday night football today, Seahawks a 1.5 home favorite against the Rams. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Now, the Randy Marion Cadillac Drive of the Game. Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville. Drive to the game in luxury with Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.
The good guys wanted no turbulence against their opponents, and they made sure there wouldn't be any on their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence led the team on a 9-play, 72-yard drive, capped off by a BTJ touchdown to give themselves a 7-0 lead with 10:18 left in the opening period. The 4-minute drive is your Randy Marion Cadillac Drive of the Game.
Attention small business owners. Did you know you can get 100% tax deduction on a brand new Cadillac?
That's right. Choose your new Cadillac and qualify for a 2025 tax deduction of up to 100% of the purchase price.
There's never been a better time to own a Cadillac and drive your business forward in style.
Visit Randy Marion Cadillac on Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville today for incredible deals and expert advice.
Don't miss your chance. Experience the luxury you deserve and the savings you need.
Plus tax tag title, $9.99 admin fee and resistol on approved credit.
It's your boy Big Sirs, All-Pro lineman, and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop's special deal. Order a 75-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX15. And that's $15 off. Carry out or delivery, it's your call. Use online promo JAX15 or $15 off a 75-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
If you're looking to deck the halls, Jacksonville Flower Market off Beach and Southside has holiday decor, centerpieces, garlands, and Christmas trees. Make your day merry with 10% off your holiday purchase at Jacksonville Flower Market.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise in towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
When you're a little kid on the playground, they tell you don't hit back. Well, the courtroom isn't a playground. And if you've suffered an injury or death in your family, I'm here to tell you it's okay to hit back and fight to make them pay. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we understand all the pain and emotion that comes with being wrong. And we've dedicated our lives to making things right for people like you. So if you get hit back with Hastings Injury Law. Offices, Jacksonville.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said, "Gone boating." But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations, Julington Creek, Jax Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine, and over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing, or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
This is Mark Nato. My son Justin injured his hand playing baseball for JU. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist performed surgery just a few days later, and within 5 weeks, he was cleared to play in the ASUN baseball tournament. Our family has trusted Southeast Orthopedic Specialists for years. For any orthopedic injury, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take care of you too.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, we're back here on a Thursday morning, rocking you into the 7 o'clock hour. We got a big day planned. We got Doc Kevin Murphy. We'll ask him about that altitude at Mile High. Riley Skinner going to join us for a playoff preview with the Riley Report. College football playoffs kick off tomorrow night. All right, this overstating of a stat involving one of those matchups is starting to annoy me. This is what I keep hearing, with wide open mouths aghast. They can't believe it. Alabama hasn't lost to the same team in the same year since 86. Bro, it's college football. You don't play teams twice in the same year. Since the SEC championship game, maybe you get a rematch. So congratulations, either Florida or Georgia hadn't beaten you twice in the same year. That's what it all comes down to. Bowl game rematches were never seen. Like, you hardly ever saw a bowl game that was a rematch of a regular season game. So, and this, by the way, Alabama's always been a really good team. So, yeah, shocking. Oh, my God. Alabama hasn't lost to the same team twice in the same year since the 1800s. Ooh, amazing. How many times has Alabama played the same team twice in 200 years? I want to know that. In the same year, certainly Georgia a couple times. How many times has Alabama played the same team twice in the same? LSU one year, they played regular season in the national championship game, but not a bowl per se. So, yeah. That's not a shocking or impressive stat at all. Go find me someone Florida's lost to twice in the same year and forever. Well, you don't have to go too far. Actually, Bama did it back in the 90s. But we ain't Bama. I'm just saying. Our coach is coaching Tulane. That's all you need to know. All right, a couple fair points on the text line. First, about the golf and the under promotion from the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. I live here in Jupiter and never heard about it. This is where the event was played. And are there more? Who knows? I watched 6 minutes of guys pounding drivers and said that's enough for me. This is a good point, too. What's one thing about LeQuint Allen that he has gotten credit for since training camp?
His aggression.
Pass protection.
Oh, yeah, that too.
He's known as a good pass protector. Well, this is a thought. When you're facing a team that's gotten to the guy 58 times like the Broncos have, that pass protection becomes even more of a premium. So I guess maybe keep that in mind when it comes to the playing time allotment Sunday afternoon in Mile High. All right, let's get some other news and notes from the National Football League. We call it a football fix. It's brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin and the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club. The Bears are playing that, civic blackmail game as they shop around for stadiums anywhere and everywhere until they get exactly what they want. I haven't kept up with what the Bears want. I don't care. I do know that a headline is they've expanded their search now to include Indiana, which would seem odd. I mean, Chicago, I guess, is relatively close to Indiana. To my knowledge, it's not like they're on the border. I mean, how far away and can you go? Like, it's one thing for the New York teams to play in New Jersey right across, the river. How can you be the Chicago Bears and not even play in the state of Illinois? Seems kind of odd. All right, so we got Thursday Night Football tonight. I got a new favorite player. His name is Puka Nacua. I love him not because of his production, not because of his hair on fire approach. No, I love him for this comment. The refs are the worst. Some of the rules aren't. These guys are lawyers. They want to be on TV too. You don't think he's texting his friends in the group chat like, yo, you guys just saw me on Sunday Night Football. That wasn't PI, but I called it. How much does that one cost you? When asked where the refs are really doing things like that, Nacua said, these guys are normal human beings too, bro. I love the fact that Puka Nacua thinks that the referees think they're TV stars. I love that. And by the way, it lands different coming from Puka Nacua, who's a great player and doesn't say a whole lot, really, does he? He went off the top rope. By the way, Rams, Seahawks tonight. Gosh, it's a great game for all of us. But in hindsight, it feels like a game this important. You ought to get the full week to get ready for it. Doesn't it? But then again, you don't want to put Thursday night games on the teams that have no consequence. That doesn't work for anyone either. The Broncos got a quick turnaround after our game. They play on Christmas Day. Man. See what Cam Ward said yesterday.
No.
Cam Ward, what kind of years he had? Okay. Right, he's on a terrible team, whatever. He hadn't done anything special. He hadn't been god-awful. It's not like they're, oh, my God, we blew the pick. Tennessee is right now with an interim head coach, right? It's that guy we have, Mike McCoy. Brian Callahan was fired after a 1-5 start. So the Titans are going to turn their attention to their next head coach. And Cam Ward wants to be a part of the process. I think this is more semantics and embellishment. The quarterback always was going to want to meet with who they're bringing in. I don't think he meant much more than that. I want to meet all of them. Every coach who gets the opportunity to come here. I want to have conversations throughout the process with them. I'm going to be here for that the whole time. You know, that and saying you want to be involved is kind of that's a little bit, that might be just a little bit much. They just keep going on and on and on with this Joe Burrow thing, taking every word that he says. He's on a bad team and he's been injured. You expect him to be Skippy-Doo? How many times does the guy have to say he wants to keep playing football? Andrew Luck's ruined it for everyone. Everyone's concerned that once you get a guy with a bunch of money who's constantly battling injuries and rehab, he's going to at some point say, as much as I love it, I'm not doing this anymore. What Joe Burrow is saying, I don't see that. Now, we're not getting every little, emotional cue that you get up there. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Hick and Rival more come your way next. Thanks to Allstate agent Mandy Bowers and the home course, the Jointed Creek Golf Club.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Every Sunday drive deserves a Monday morning quarterback.
Did anyone look at the scoreboard?
We'll take apart the top games, key plays, and controversial calls from the weekend.
Post-Game Monday.
Delivered by Dandy Foods on 1010XL.
Hey, gang, when you pull up to that gas pump, wouldn't you like to save a few pennies? What if I told you you could? Guaranteed. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Become a new member of the Shell Fuel Rewards program. You'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill up, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 cents per gallon on your third. You'll get everyday savings right on the spot. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offer. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
It's December. You need cash. You also need a new Kia Fast. At Keon Atlantic, you can get both because it's our year-end cash bash. And during the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event, make no payments for up to 6 months. Or take advantage of 0% APR. Hurry and get to the year-end cash bash. Online at KeonAtlantic.com. Keon Atlantic, your coastal Kia connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
It's your lemon pepper guy, Leon Searcy here. My friends at Wingstop have the ultimate tailgate for you. Go to 1010XL.com to register to win a 100-piece wing party complete with fries, veggie sticks, and dips. That's 1010XL.com.
Give a unique gift this holiday season with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Make your own product in the store with over 90 fragrances at Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, adorable mascot for Checkmate Coatings.
If you're thinking of refinishing your garage floor, there's 2 things you need to know about us. My family has been in the concrete coatings industry for more than 40 years.
And I was drawn 6 months ago by an artist in New Jersey.
Why is that even relevant?
Well, you said 40 years experience, so I had to give them something.
Over the years, we've worked closely with major manufacturers to develop a multi-layer application process that creates beautiful, durable, and long-lasting floors.
So even decades from now, your garage floor will look as gorgeous as it did the day it was installed.
Experience?
Check. Durable?
Check. Decades of experience making garage floors gorgeous? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit CheckmateCoatings.com. That's CheckmateCoatings.com.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lot bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality product and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Quality Automotive Valvoline Instant Oil Change. NFL analyst Bucky Brooks breaks down the challenge when the Jags face the Broncos.
This is going to be a very compelling matchup between two play callers, Liam Cohen, Vance Joseph, the Jags offense versus the Broncos defense.
Florida rolls at home. The Gators torch St. Francis, shooting a blistering 81% inside the arc. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:04, it's 59 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the Dan Hicken Arrival and more next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes, sir!
Shabuzi.
That's right.
One. Good to be here on a Thursday. Ready to roll. Lots of sports concepts and rationalizations. What's up, E?
What to do, Daniel?
All good, man.
Played
Things
some
like
golf yesterday.
Huh?
Played some golf yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, I swung the sticks.
You did.
I did.
Me too. Peace. Very nice. This is the reason why Jag fans, not the reason, this is one of the reasons why Jag fans, they don't get upset, but they just take note.
Okay.
Take note. Sunday's Jags-Broncos game is a huge game. It's 10-4 against 12-2.
Okay.
It's arguably the biggest game in the NFL on Sunday.
I got no problem with that.
Both
Maybe
teams have
Bears.
plenty to play for as they fight for playoff position, but the game is not scheduled at all like a big game. No prime time, no marquee Sunday afternoon window. Regional broadcast on Fox at 4:05. Not available on the Fox affiliates in most markets. Most of America won't watch
Because of there's a 1 o'clock Fox game? Is that what happened?
No, the 4 o'clock game going to bigger places in the country is Chargers-Cowboys.
Huh.
The NFL didn't schedule Jags-Broncos for a broadcast window that could generate a big audience. Suggests that despite success of the teams on the field this season, the league doesn't think the average fan is excited about that game. Well, it's probably true. Sunday afternoon games like Bills-Browns, Steelers-Lions on CBS late, and Chargers-Cowboys on Fox early are primed to get bigger audiences despite featuring teams with lesser records than Jags and Broncos. Now, that's fair in the respect that I just saw the Cowboys-Vikings game was one of the biggest games of the year. The Cowboys aren't very good. And the
Cowboys
Vikings
Chiefs the most ever,
Yeah.
as much as the Super Bowl, I
So,
think.
I mean, America's team is America's team. I get it. But at some point, if you're the league, do you want to, Broncos, Jags might be here to stay for a little while. They might want to consider that.
Well, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy on the viewers when you show those games to more of the country.
And I'll say this about the Jags: this year's edition is pretty fun to watch.
And because what happens is that the reason it's like this is because it's a doubleheader week for Fox, and you can't show a 1 and a 4:30. So they're choosing to show Dallas and who? The Chargers?
I don't know any of the rules.
Who is it, Dallas? Who do they play?
The Chargers.
The Chargers.
I don't know any of the rules anymore. I think you can do pretty much just about anything. There's often times where I sit there and go, well, this can't happen, and then it happens. Or there's no game up against the Jags today, and then I'll go back and there is a game against the Jags. Or why are there 2 games at 4 o'clock on both networks today? I mean, that means I have no early show, which is good for me. I mean, so the rules have all.
I know the doubleheader rules
become so mishmashed. I don't know that they.
You get it. Well, the assignments make it confusing, but they basically alternate. Fox gets a doubleheader week 1 week and CBS the next. Now sometimes because of the way it is, one of the two.
For example, why are we even on Fox? That's all changed.
Well,
too.
again, that part has changed.
Yeah. There's all kinds of.
But to your point, what they've done, they consider the 4:35 game to be higher platformed.
Yeah.
So the 4:05 is like just one more. Maybe this is the edge Liam can use.
Gotta get edge. Always need edge.
You know, one of the fascinating dynamics in sports, and it plays out everywhere. This dawns on me as I watched the 7'9" Olivier Rioux score a basket last night. There's nothing that elicits more just genuine enthusiasm and excitement and exhilaration than a college basketball stiff off the end of the bench scoring a bucket. There's nothing that lights a fuse for the fans, the other players on the team.
Well, he's got to be a little bit different, though. He's got to be a walk-on, or he's got to be like a monster.
He's got to be the last guy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Last guy on the bench. Anytime you get to the end of a game, especially if you're a good team.
Yeah.
They always go crazy for him. They used to, who was it? They used to scream for when I was down there. Sasso, maybe one of those dudes.
Sasso.
Raleigh Castanera. Remember Raleigh? Oh, dark days of Gator hoops.
Yeah, Gators won easy. The stays. Who they play? St. Francis, St. Joseph, Saint somebody.
St. Francis.
Saint can't make a basket is who it was, and the patron saint of not being able to shoot. And they were ranked, I think, 391 out of 395.
I looked it. Yeah, looked it.
That was sort of a.
Yeah, can't make too much out of that.
And then they get Colgate and Dartmouth, and then
two more.
They'll be 9-4, and then off they go into SEC play, and we'll see if they're ready. Our Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jaguars, the Gators, the PGA Tour. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Find out they have just beautiful homes that they build. You young folks who want to get homes, you can't afford them because they have great interest packages, 15 of the best locations.
15 of them things.
Just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry
Travis.
at all. Nope.
Okay. It hurts. Best guess as to how the Jags regular season ends. Best guess, how does it end? Does it end as AFC South champs? Does it end as number 2 seed overall? Does it end in the wild card, or does it end in missing the postseason? Real straightforward. You got 4 choices. AFC South champs, number 2 seed overall, wild card, or miss the postseason. What say you, Ith?
I think you're going to win the division.
Win the division, AFC South champs.
I'm going with a number 2 seed overall.
Very nice, E. That could require 13-4, though. You may want to temper that.
That's what I want.
Right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
I need 13-4.
That's right. You do want that. 48.6% say AFC South champs. 27.4 wild card, number 2 seed overall. The real believers, the BE leavers. 21.2%, 2.8% say they will miss the postseason. You can vote for one more hour on 1010 site. Free the Mogul still heading into
that's too
number 4, I believe.
Are you going to create a new one if you don't get this one back?
I'm going to have to. Probably the new year, though. I have to wait. I'm trying to wait it out just because I hate to do it all over again.
Oh, for sure. So, yeah, definitely wait it out.
Yeah. To rebuild. Rome's been burnt to the ground.
Burnt. Burnt down. Just burnt down. Just terrible. Very sad. I've got this little list here. This struck me. When you draft people, right? You say, and Prisco was one of these guys. Never take a running back in the first round, right? Try to devalue the running backs. And I was looking at this list that had these are the first round running backs since like 2015, and I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Now Marion Hampton a little too early. But Bijan Robinson's a heck of a good football player, isn't he?
Oh, yes.
Is that a good draft pick?
Very good.
All right.
They don't use him enough.
Jameer Gibbs?
Very good.
Heck of a draft pick, isn't it?
First round.
Yeah. Najee Harris.
Yeah.
But 24th.
Well, and did 1,000 yards like 4 years in a row.
Yeah. Right. He was good for where he was
He's
at.
perfect Steeler running back.
He was.
Just like 500 back.
Travis Etienne.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 32nd overall. Josh Jacobs.
Really good.
Really good. Stupid of the Raiders to Saquon.
Really good.
Really good. Rashad Penny, not so good.
Yeah.
Sony Michel, 31st overall. Yeah. Lenny Fournette,
Way
4th
too high.
overall. Yeah. Christian McCaffrey,
Real good.
8th overall. Zeke Elliott,
Was good.
was good. 4th overall. Todd Gurley,
Real good.
really good. A lot of good football players in there.
Yeah.
They say don't take a running back. I mean, I suggest to you if we did that with the quarterbacks, you would have a lot more misses.
You just got to get the right one.
Yeah, I would suggest with just about any position you'd have a lot more misses. I just thought that was interesting because it's not necessarily, I mean, these are good football players, man. You got potential Hall of Famers in there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this just in, we're learning as we get deep into this season as if it's an epiphany. I went through the quarterbacks. 10 of the 12 are first-round picks. 5 of them are number 1 overall. 12 of the 14, if the playoffs started today, are quarterback by first-round quarterback. So if you're getting those elite players, those good players on good teams, you're hitting home runs in round 1, especially with those skill positions.
One more thing before we go to break. I've got a hot rumor.
What do you got?
Got love in the air, hot rumor.
Okay.
I need to know.
Love in the air?
Yeah. I need to know. I need to know if this is legit, if this is happening. If this
Are E and I supposed to know the answer to this?
Well, I don't know. Okay. E, it's one of our boys.
Offset?
No.
Who?
It's my culture.
Okay. Who?
It's our cornerback.
Coop.
Coop.
Who we got?
Coop on the prowl.
Who we got?
42-year-old WWE superstar Nikki Bella.
Hold on, let me hit the Google.
No,
real
Nikki
quick.
Bella is what? No, I don't know. I don't want to get this wrong.
You know how old Coop is?
Wasn't Nikki Bella married to like one of the Hemsworths or something, or Cena, or
Might have been engaged to Cena.
I don't know.
No one knows.
I'm gonna find out.
Boys
now.
know. The boys know.
Come on, Coop. Nah.
Cooper.
No.
Bro, she's your mama's age.
42, E. 42-year-old WWE superstar Nikki Bella and 22-year-old Eagles star Coop DeJean are rumored to be dating. The pair have been seen numerous times this offseason, and fans are quickly putting the pieces together. Coop is winning on and off the field.
Well, E, she has a twin. Good luck.
E says nah.
She has a twin. You can go ahead and
don't
make
like
a
her.
run at that.
Coop
Oh,
can
yeah,
do
you
better.
said you didn't like. Never mind.
Like, time out, E. What's wrong with that?
Man, sure. I just like cool. He's supposed to have like a superstar. Like,
All right.
She began dating John Cena in 2012.
John Cena.
can't see me.
They were engaged in 2017. He proposed to her after a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania.
I really like you.
Then they called off the engagement a year later, canceled the wedding.
Oh, no.
Then she dated a Dancing with the Stars dancer.
Sure she did.
Artem Chiv, whatever.
Yeah. The Russian guy.
So there you go, man. She's got some experience. Just put it that way. Hey, Cooper, man, what are you doing? You're 22
Coop.
years old. I mean, come on now.
Coop. That's exactly right. He's 22.
I mean, as I take a look at her Instagram page, I might have to take my comments back.
Well,
Shout out, Coop.
if you're still, this is probably true. If you're still wrestling and what they put those ladies in at 42, then you probably don't look 42. Is that fair?
Fair.
Or at least you look like a really in shape 42-year-old. Well,
Yeah.
there you go. I can't confirm or deny. I think if this was a Dear Drill letter, I'd be, advising against on Cooper's behalf. I mean, that's.
Jags haven't lost since Stan lost his Twitter. That's true. That is a fact. That is a fact. It was on a Sunday.
Yeah, people are starting to tie that together.
That's fair.
I may have to pull back my love for Puka, E.T. I've gotten some disturbing news on the text line.
So is his brother. He just got arrested.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
What happened now?
But he was right about the officials.
Puka.
Well, I'm not mad about it. I guess he called the Jack.
He wasn't right about the officials. He wasn't right.
I love it.
You can love it all you want. That's stupid.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't right. You can't sit there and say he was right about the officials. He wasn't right.
I'm saying it in in my entertainment value standpoint. Yeah, the officials stink. I hate them. So if he's going to say it, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
I don't think he was I don't
look at the rest of the stuff. The reason why you say you haven't heard from him much is because of things
I'm not
like
on that stuff.
No, it's because they need to muzzle his ass.
Yeah.
Because he's an idiot.
Yeah. No, they keep people
This
out
guy,
of.
this guy's gonna blow his. This guy's making like no money, and he's gonna.
Puka is?
Yeah,
Huh.
he hasn't gotten that deal yet.
No, he hasn't.
And so he's gonna blow that if he keeps talking.
Man,
they need to shut him up.
I'm surprised in
His
playing.
brother stole a Lakers guy's car.
Son of a
like
bee.
yesterday, a rookie.
Give him a little cash.
He said he was valeting it. He took off.
Does Puka's brother play?
He did. He was like a college
Right.
kid, but
I think
he's
I saw
not.
him somewhere.
Samson Nakua.
So what you're telling me is he's got wide receiver 1 disease?
I'm telling you, he's got Pavia blood in him.
No, I'm somebody. What I was going to say, the referee thing aside, that's playful.
Yeah.
The second thing, Jags fans are mad because he called the Jags overrated. Well,
That's right.
Well, 35-7, I could see how he would be the one team in the league.
sure
They
did.
would think that, but no. I guess more than once, Sean McVay and the PR team have had to have had to shut him down on either streaming inside the facility or bringing in like Aiden Ross is a tool.
And I don't know who that guy is, but they
I
did
do.
something yesterday that's a little bit questionable about some celebration dance that I don't know. I'm not going to get into
No, I
because
didn't
I don't
know
know enough about that stuff.
Uh-huh.
But it may be.
No, it was it's bad. It's anti-Semitic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
there.
learning all these things, so I
Yeah.
retract it all.
Oh,
I
good.
stand by hating on the officials.
I was
If
going to
can-
tell you that in the break.
If I can get any
Pull that back.
if I can get any player of any consequence to kill the officials and tell them they're only doing it for TV flex,
boy.
I'll take it.
Let's keep
week after week.
Let's move on. Take a break.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
When I see the story about the Indiana Bears, it strikes me, and for those who don't know, the CEO of the Chicago Bears is playing hardball with the city and the county, and where are we going to put our stadium? And we need a stadium. We want to build a dome stadium, including moving the Bears out of Illinois altogether. They wanted to go out of Chicago, and that was a big deal, to go to Arlington Park. And now there's some problems with Arlington Park. But my point is this. When I see those problems, I think back to how smoothly our deal went here in Jacksonville. There wasn't ever, it was about one of the smoothest I've ever seen. And I'm very grateful for that part of it, man. And that locked up the Jags here for another 30, and it's perfect. They are the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to have a brand new stadium in 2028, so kudos to the city and kudos to the organization.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser start the week by giving the ball to the best back in Duval.
And off, Fred Taylor.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins DUI defense firm and Monahan Jewelers on 1010XL.
Hey, gang, there's no gift more beautiful, more versatile, and more meaningful than a beautiful piece of jewelry, and no better place to shop than locally owned Beards Diamonds. We're making memorable moments is our specialty. This holiday season, Beards has put together their most impressive selection of can't-miss gifts: rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands. And during the Beards' 44th anniversary sale, you can save up to 44%. Beards has what you want: the latest designer jewelry, Tacori, Verragio, Sylvie, Crown Ring, Gabriel & Company. They got classic diamonds, lab-grown or natural. Exquisite colored gemstone jewelry. Solid gold-fashioned jewelry. Don't settle for a personal service. Lesser quality or higher prices at the corporate chain stores at the town center. Go to locally owned Beards. Say hi to the Lupos when you get there. Beards Diamonds. Shop local, shop Beards. Your locally owned jeweler for 44 years at the St. John's Town Center.
It's now time for our halftime trivia with Jeff Prosser. What's hiding in your air ducts right now? A, dust and allergens. B, mold spores. C, last season's popcorn. D, all of the above. If you guess D, you're right. So call Lloyd's Heating and Air for a new system and get 50% off duct cleaning. Residential and commercial. Family owned, trusted by North Florida. Dial Lloyd's Heating and Air or visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi are on a mission to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. I've instructed my team to take every reasonable offer. We won't lose your business over price. Thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs priced to move. Get year-end savings, top dollar for your trade, and the easiest car buying experience ever. But hurry, these deals end when we hit 2,000 and we ain't leaving nothing on the table. Make it a December to remember only at Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi.
Some people say the best thing about December is the big, beautiful bundle of bowl games.
Win $1,000 of jewelry from Beard's Diamonds.
You pick 'em.
Brought to you by Burlock and Barrel American Whiskey.
Get your picks in at 1010XL.com.
This holiday season, give the gift of comfort and joy. Comfort food and the joy that comes with digging into a huge plate of diner favorites from Metro Diner. And to make things even more merry, now through the end of the year, they're adding on a $10 bonus card with every $50 spent on gift cards. Metro Diner gift cards are the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Friends, family, or coworkers. Stop by the diner or metrodiner.com and get all your gift shopping done easily. Happy holidays from Metro Diner.
In Northeast Florida, power outages are unavoidable, but losing comfort, security, and peace of mind doesn't have to be. With a Generac home standby generator from American Electrical Contractors, your power comes back on automatically the moment an outage begins. As Jacksonville's leading and one of the longest-running Generac dealers, American Electrical Contracting has the experience you deserve. Be prepared. Protect your home and family. Protect your business. Generac standby generators from American Electrical Contractors. Call 737-7770 or online at american-electrical.com.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. With over 1,800 five-star Google reviews, it was a no-brainer to have Closets by Design get us organized for the holidays. From closets to garages to laundry rooms and so much more, Closets by Design will design a custom storage solution for all of your spaces. Nothing says happy holidays like a home that is peaceful and clutter-free. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation before year-end and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
I'm with Greg from Cycles of Jacksonville, and when the weather starts to shift a little bit, especially during the fall, you've got some really cool stuff from Honda Off-Road.
We do. Favorite time of the year for me. Nice little chill in the air. We've got some side-by-sides. We've got the ATVs. Of course, they're legendary dirt bikes. We've got it all.
And for the hunter?
We've got side-by-sides that work and play.
All right, so make sure you check it out. Showroom wide open for you on Atlantic near Regency. If you want to go off-road and have some fun, check out Cycles of Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Yeah! Sports concepts, sports rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. So what are you going to dazzle him with today?
Oh, I'm dazzling.
I know
with
at Christmas time we've had some good things.
That's right, and it's Florida's Second Amendment sales, tax holiday sales going on right now through the 31st at Green Acres. And I got a $50 gift card at Green Acres. But on top of that, if you want to wow your wife, you wow your significant other, I got a $200 gift card at Beaches Dermatology. So all you got to do is hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill. I said at the end now. Don't start calling me right now. Call me at the end of the 10-minute drill.
It's a good question on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosure. Serious question, are the Bears moving to London? Fair question, Jacksonville. That's all they ever said about us, right?
Big Ben Johnson.
Speaking of running backs taking the first round, how do you think Genty would be doing for the Jags?
Ooh, I don't know.
Great question.
Oh, yeah, that is a good question.
Because that's who we would have. So he has not been good, right?
Well, he's not been productive.
Yeah.
You know, he was underused early. I mean, if you draft a running back up there, it feels like you should be running him 25, 30 times. It was weird. If he doesn't, there have been plenty of first-round running backs that don't live up to their billing or weren't worth the pick. It's littered with them. But, man, they told me this guy was like the best to come along since Barry Sanders.
Do you agree with me, too, that, like, and your opinion, too, E, on this one, it seems like that position is not like some positions you got to get acclimated to the NFL. I always think like receiver takes a little bit of time. You know, like a running back, if you're good, you're good.
Yeah, a hole is a hole.
Yeah.
Breadbasket, run fast.
Yeah. I mean, 200 carries for 700 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's 3.5 a carry, man. Now, look, I don't know. The Raiders' offensive line probably stinks. I don't know anything. I know they're not very good. But This is disappointing, man, for Ashton Genty. He's not.
Do you have his numbers in front of you? Was he probably
200 for 700?
I was going to say 750 maybe.
He had one game.
3.5.
against the Bears. He went 21 for 138.
Yeah. Well, how many has he had 20 carries? I mean, does he have games where he has 20 for 60, or is he getting 18,
23
12?
for 75.
Yeah, that's 3 a pop. Who was that against?
19 for 60.
Not getting it a lot, though. How many total carries? Do you have more carries than ETN?
200.
Oh, yeah, you just told me
he's
that.
up there. I mean, that's not bad.
But if you draft a running back, they also were all disconnected. You got Pete Carroll, who rode
the team's a mess.
Yeah, they brought in Chip Kelly, and then they didn't run him.
I get that.
But he's been, I don't know how he would do here. I tend to think, sight unseen, I'd rather have ETN than what he's done.
I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs has 200 for 1,100.
Sure.
Ashton Genty has 200 for 700.
Yeah, but ETN, who you don't consider to be a 20-carry workhorse, has more carries than Genty. That shouldn't be.
Well, he's 15th in the NFL in carries, so 200's plenty, I think. How many do you want to carry? I mean, how many times?
I don't.
I mean, like, these guys, remember Saquon had over 400,
I want him to carry like these other, Saquon's got 240, and he feels like he's underused. I guess is my point. Oh, I only say this because they drafted him in, 5th or 6th or whatever. I mean, that's
Well, if you can't run the ball, though, you stop running. That's what happens, right, in games. And we all been through that. You can't run the damn ball. All of a sudden you start throwing.
Man, for 16 weeks?
They can't run it. He's at one 100-yard game.
What did he do against us? I don't even remember. He wasn't much.
No.
40-something?
Let's see. Ashton Genty. There he is. Yeah, he's, man.
Yeah, it's been a tough year.
Against the Jags, he had 13 for 42.
Yeah, 42 was in my head for some reason.
Last game, 9 for 35, 10 for 30, 15 for 31 against the Chargers. 2 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Yeesh. 6 for 7 against Dallas.
He's had some clunkers. I don't know how to. To your point, though, back to it. It feels like you're for a really great running back. You flash. They all go to
That's
bad
what
teams.
I mean. Yeah, that was the original.
That's your point. One of the oddest work arrangements ever has finally been rectified. I don't know why the University of Green Bay would have ever allowed this to begin with, but they're coached by Doug Gottlieb, which is fine.
Yeah.
He had never coached before. He came from media, which again, more and more people are doing successfully. But and this guy now, Gottlieb,
he was a really good college basketball player.
Huh?
Really good college.
He's a good player, right? He was on the Oklahoma State team that went to the Final Four. He's a good, terrible shooter but he was a point guard.
Did he start at Notre Dame and go to?
I don't know about
State?
the Notre Dame part. I do know that I remember him at Oklahoma State. He was the big country, Bryant Reeves, and that team back in the early '90s that went to the or mid '90s that went to the Final Four. But Gottlieb has done a national radio show. On different places. I mean, ESPN for a while, CBS for a while, but a national radio show he's been doing for 10, 15 years. And when he left media to take over as the head coach at Wisconsin Green Bay, he didn't leave media. He has coached a college basketball team while doing a 3 to 6 radio show every day.
Yeah.
And last year's 4-28 record would make you think, well, maybe I should step back from that side of it.
You should, yeah.
Well, he started, so far this year, he has continued being the broadcasting role and the head coach. They're a little bit better now at 6-7. And he says, quote, he's leaving the radio show. As of now, we're going to take a break from it after a win last night. I've got to have a life. I've got to be there for these kids. I got to really dig in because we're building something cool here.
He played a year at Notre Dame and then he transferred to Okie State.
Did he play at Notre Dame?
Yes. Started 23 games.
Notre Dame basketball has been in the wilderness. It was much more of an entity when we were kids.
Yeah.
When's the last time Notre Dame did much in hoops? They haven't been to a Final Four, have they? In my lifetime, maybe in the 70s, early 70s.
Did they get to one?
Notre Dame's never been to a Final Four.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think they have. It doesn't stick in my head.
Huh.
But yeah, Doug Gottlieb is doing what he should be doing. Speaking of running backs, we were talking about running backs. The Jaden Boss saga continues. And listen, it's Texas, Georgia, and Ohio State are all teams that are trying to get him to come there. Texas went so far as to hire Florida's his running backs coach at Florida. Jabbar Jalouk is now at Texas. And they're saying,
this is where I got to draw the line.
They're saying it's like a 1.5 million or something like that.
Is he going to leave? I mean,
I don't know. He might. Florida has to decide: do we want to allocate all those funds, or do we want to? And I don't know. I don't know if it's a match or will he stay with it. I don't know.
That's really. I mean,
I don't. But again, this is my beef with Florida. It should never be about money.
Well,
it's annoying me that it's about money at these times. Now the Philo $3 million. Now they're shooting that down. Okay. You know, everybody's shooting that down. That's not true. That's not true. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't care what it is. My point is, it should never be about money.
There aren't many players on the team
Florida
that I would be disappointed if I saw him go into the transfer portal and leave. That includes DJ Lagway, but Jaden Ball, I would. He's your best player.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to be honest with you, I would like my coach and my offensive coordinator to take that approach when I met him.
Yeah.
You're the deal, man. You're the goods. You're going to take us back to national title level.
They did.
We're so lucky, but still wasn't
Well, it's
enough.
a money thing now.
Yeah. Well, then to
That's
your
all
point,
factored in.
He's your best player. If you let him go somewhere else and it's because of money, I give up.
Yeah.
Again, you're not FIU.
Right.
It's embarrassing.
Listen, where's the money that we saved from hiring a $7 million instead of a $13 million coach?
Fair. Somebody throw that in.
Yeah.
I mean, even the most non-observant Gator booster has to recognize that Jaden Ball's their best player.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah.
I hate college football. I hate that you can't develop and keep and watch a guy flourish. You got to always be waiting for some cherry-picking $2 million contract to come. Gosh, it's hard.
Well,
I get it if it's the pros. The thing about college is you get free agency every year. It's just so wackadoodle, man.
I mean, you get a 1-year contract.
I know. It's crazy.
Stupid.
They ought to change it. You can't.
If I was a team, I'd say, listen, here's the deal. We want you. We're going to pay a lot of money, but we're signing you to 3 years.
Correct. Why can't you do that?
I think you can.
I think in some cases, by the way, they do have to pay them back.
You do.
Yeah.
And Georgia's suing one of their players.
Yeah. If you do stay, then leave. If I'm Troy Aikman, by the way, I'm pulling out every bullet and going and getting my money back from Dante Moore.
Straight
That's
up.
who it was.
Straight up.
I got the cachet here. You don't know who I am. You can't see me a thank you note.
Say thank you.
Now imagine if you're, say, a coach at UNF or JU baseball, and you talk about you hate college football, you can't develop, and you get a kid because you like him and you think he's got potential, and his freshman year he doesn't play much, and then his second year he goes and he becomes all A Sun or all, and you're like, damn, this kid's good. You know who comes knocking? Florida State.
Yeah.
Here's $150,000.
I feel, and I could be wrong. You're a much more thorough college baseball fan.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was more common in college before the NIL in baseball. Like I feel like a baseball prospect at a smaller school would just naturally transfer.
No.
More often than college football players.
I don't think so. All right, we got to take a break. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. It's a multi-faceted razzle-dazzle, and it's worth a great value.
It is. I got a $50 gift card at Green Acres Sporting Goods, and I also got a $200 gift card to Beaches Dermatology.
Heck yeah, Beaches Dermatology.
Go
Get
get
yourself a hydrofacial.
Go get that hydrofacial.
Go get it.
904-641-1010 right now. Don't forget to be kind, be courteous, and be correct. Holla at your boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Imagine waking up this time next week and being 100% debt-free. No credit cards, no car loan, no personal loan. Hey, Prosser here. Loan Pronto's Equity Express line of credit can make it happen. Homeowners are turning their home equity into cash almost instantly. With Loan Pronto's AI-based system, you can get approval in about 10 minutes with almost no documentation, no appraisal, and no hassle. You can get hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your home. Use that money to pay off all your other loans. The average homeowner saves over $850 a month doing this. Listen, your home value is way up. You can use that to wipe out all those credit cards and more. Get some money for home improvement. Literally hundreds of thousands are at your fingertips. And approval is just minutes away. So call now, 904-999-1508. 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com. Take that cash that you're living in and put it to use. NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, equal housing lender.
Hey, certainly facing interesting economic times. For me, it's comforting to know my money is in good hands with ITP Partners. Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money with experience, expertise, and knowledge. I'm so grateful for Reed Wingate and Janice Cobb, Dan Abel and Reagan Wright, Jeff Hartman and Chris Bryan. Those are the ITP Partners. Those are the folks that control my money, make me money. make me money, and I appreciate them. We've had a great year. We're celebrating. And by the way, they sit and they listen to us, and they build goals. They strategize with us, and our goals become their priority. So it's a great time to get started. ITB Partners are always there to help, man. What are you guys waiting for? Chris at ITBPartners.com, Chris at ITBPartners.com, or call them 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITB Partners. They're my financial partners for life. Non-compensated client testimonial. I'm not the representative of all client experiences. No guarantee of future performance or success.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey Jacksonville, Chick-fil-A Catering is here to help make it a little easier to bring your family together this holiday season. Whether you need a full meal, a side dish, or dessert, choose from a variety of trays like Chick-fil-A nuggets, mac and cheese, and brownies. Perfect for any size get-together. And you can easily order through the Chick-fil-A app. Place your order in the app, online, or by calling ahead. Then pick up at your local Chick-fil-A restaurant. Take one thing off your plate this holiday season and bring the smiles to your family gathering with Chick-fil-A. Availability and order requirements may vary. See restaurant for details.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. You have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at BariOrthopedics.com.
At Hollis Pools, building a pool is personal. We sit down with you, listen to your vision, and bring your backyard dreams to life right here in Northeast Florida. Working with us doesn't feel like working with a contractor. It feels like working with family. Every Hollis Pools project supports Project Savior Outdoors, helping bring hope to our veterans. Visit HollisPools.com. Hollis Pools, your vision, your pool, your escape. License number CPC 1461233.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF, the Jacksonville Icemen, and Northeast Florida area high schools.
Might be a bit surly this morning.
Oh, man, what a joke.
Might be a little angry. Huh? You all right?
I mean, you got the
You
game
okay?
in hand.
Huh?
They covered for me at least, but what does that do?
I actually thought
They don't put that in the
when they
media guide. Covered for some guy in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he don't give a
I
damn.
saw you went with them, but yeah, that was bad. They had the game won.
Yeah, they had it won.
They had
like 4 opportunities
to finish
in
them
the
off.
second half to seal the deal, and they didn't do it.
And that's going to be a nice win. That's a nice feather in your cap to knock them off on this particular 10-2 Navy team. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like them beating us last year. We were the better team, and they beat us.
It's amazing that if the teams have years where they're somewhat explosive, I've seen Army games where they score 50 points and Navy gets the offense going, but those two teams play, man, it's always just a snot-knocking 24-17, 17-10, 18.
It was a battle, I'll tell you, but
it was good. They're hitting.
We did a
tough loss.
We did a TV special on Army Navy this year. It was a 1-hour show on Friday night, and that's why I'd asked Doc. I was looking for some pictures, and I went and found them. And on Twitter, from Doc took us to an Army Navy game in Baltimore. It was 2014. So, gosh, time goes by, man.
Wow.
11 years ago, but it was such a great trip.
Yeah, we told the Baselli story last week.
Yeah.
Thursday when we were at Daly's.
Yeah.
We were off.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a
Good
one.
times.
Oh, I
It was
tell
a
that
good
story
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Doc, altitude. When you go to Denver, does it what is the cardiovascular effect? I know there's no cheating it. It is what it is. But teams have been going out there and playing for years in all a bunch of different sports. I don't want to overplay it either. But do you play at a percentage of your, a normal cardiovascular abilities, or what is the effect? Would it lead to? I guess what I'm saying is, are guys gonna have to come off the field more often? That's the bottom line.
Well, they're going to get winded more often.
They will. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Having played up there, and it takes days to acclimate to that. Now, guys playing at altitude for a while, they're not better. They don't have more lung capacity necessarily, but in that atmosphere, they do. So when you go up there, you're going to get winded quicker than you would normally.
Oxygen. You get oxygen do stuff like that on the sidelines?
You'll probably see that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. I feel like they're going to have to put the saddle on ETN with no Tootin. I mean, LaQuinn Allen is very inexperienced comparatively. Now he's a good pass blocker. I mean, we got our backup running back has 18 carries all year. That's one a game, basically.
Well, he's third string running back.
I know, but I'm saying the backup for this game
Yeah.
doesn't have any experience, and you've got to have, ETN on the day where he might have to carry a heavier workload. That pushes back on that a little bit, I think.
Yeah, that's a great point.
All right, so Patrick Mahomes finally got him. It almost gets them all, but he finally got. But it was interesting, man. He went and had surgery right away, and I remember I was wondering if you have to wait on swelling, or sometimes guys like to wait. He went and did it right away. Is that okay?
Yeah, there's no reason to wait.
Okay.
There really isn't any reason.
And then how did the LCL thing factor in as well? Because they brought that up too. Okay, so he tore his ACL, but his LCL also was damaged. So tell me about how that factors in.
So if you're in there, if he had a partial LCL, lateral collateral ligament tear,
okay,
you may augment that with a suture type thing.
Okay,
a tightrope, much like you do in other. You've heard in other ligaments like the ankle and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you may do that if it's a complete tear. You would fix that regardless. Travis Hunter,
right?
Acutely, if you get it acutely, you fix those. So if you're in there doing his ACL and he has an injury to the LCL, you would go ahead and tighten that up at the same time.
I noticed that their staff pointed out there's new procedures and new advancements and new developments. Is that accurate?
Well, no.
That's kind of what I thought.
It's not.
Yeah,
no.
I mean,
no.
Reinvent the wheel. You reached that point, and you.
Yeah, the ACL. I assume he did a patella tendon graft using his own patella tendon, the center third of that tendon. Becomes his new ACL, and you put tight ropes in that too. You can put sutures in there to hold it tighter in the rehab process, so you don't risk injury early. But there's not a whole lot new in ACL.
They said no arteries and no meniscus and some other things that would. So what are we looking at timeline? I mean, this guy's obviously a super hard worker. They pointed that out. This guy works as hard as anybody here, and if you do apply that same principle to rehab, how quickly is he full go on September 10th?
Well, he'll be playing, but he won't be full go.
Yeah.
He's going to be full go 12 months, 9 months he'll be playing, but you won't see him cutting and scooting out of there quite as much as he does now.
I look at Patrick Mahomes, and we've always said this. He's, Patrick Mahomes, dog, right?
Dog.
Unlike you, when you did your Achilles, you're still slowly recovering. So,
Still am.
Yeah, he's still not all the way back yet. Can't resume any activities whatsoever, any strenuous activities. But this guy did this surgery with, and so take me through it right now, what the rehab, I'm already rehabbing. Like, what is he? Is he walking and all that? Do you get on ACLs? Do you get him up right away and get him moving?
Yeah, he'll be in a straight brace,
Okay.
locked out straight, and he can put his weight on it right away. With his foot off the floor, let him bend it some, but you need to protect the lateral collateral ligament repair as well.
Yeah.
So he's not, rehab. He's going to be doing straight leg raises. He's going to
be doing them.
Electrical stim to
Yeah.
the muscle to get his muscle going. He's doing all that.
Yeah.
But he's not on a bike yet. He's
Right.
He's not jogging on the thing.
Right.
You have to understand the ACL. When you take that graft out of your knee and put it back in, it has no blood supply.
Okay.
So that has to regenerate.
So
And
patience has to be a part of it.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
If you go too quick and the thought that, I'll come back at 3 months, well, it's stupid because the graft takes 6 months to reincorporate.
No matter what, no matter who.
6 months to get that graft to reincorporate in there fully.
Yeah.
And if you screw it up before then, it's going to be loose. So the theory and the coming back, Adrian Peterson at 3 months, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Nobody should have let him do that because it risks the graft. It's not fully incorporated yet. So 6 months to incorporate it, fully getting your muscle back, then is the next part of it, and that takes 9 to 12.
A couple years later, is E's blood flowing now back in his Achilles? Is he all the way?
Should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should be.
Congratulations, friend.
It's more mental, man.
Fully
If you're not
vascularized.
careful, he's going to start rubbing those waves soon. So he's reaching the rub the waves
Not yet.
point of the program. Looks like the Hawks are going to get Trae Young.
Stop it, Dan.
Looks like the Hawks are going to get Trae Young back tonight. It's funny in the NBA because they play so many games. Like a week feels like a month. Like it feels like Trae Young has been out for 4 months. He suffered a sprained MCL October 29th, which, like I said, it feels like it was 3-4 months ago, but what are we, 7-8 weeks? Is this about right? It seems like they've kind of taken it slow. Is that a slowish return from a sprained MCL?
Well, an MCL, grade 1, 2, 3. So grade 1, you're back 3 weeks. Grade 2, you're back 6-8 weeks. 3 months for
so 6-8 weeks. Then he probably had the grade 2. He's been scrimmaging with their G League team trying to get the cardio back up. I guess he's technically questionable, but the knee they're saying is back to 100%. That makes sense. How do you treat a sprain? You just stay off of it and rehab it?
He'll be in a brace.
Okay.
They'll allow him again quad strengthening without side to side movement, so you don't stress that. They may have done PRP injections to help stimulate some healing as well.
What's the difference in a sprain? I mean, what a sprain? I know the difference, but how far? Why is it sprained and not torn? Does it take it to a certain point?
Well, we call it sprain, but it's torn. It
is a torn.
grade 1 tear where it's
All
not.
right.
The
Well, that makes
fibers
more
are
sense.
separated. If it's a complete tear, the fibers are completely separated.
Okay.
A grade 2, they're not complete, and a grade 1, it's just kind of frayed.
All right.
Doc, Josh Hines-Allen appeared on the injury report yesterday. Illness and shoulder injury. So, I don't know if the illness is trying to throw. I don't know. We'll start to see more here probably today and tomorrow. But man,
There were no signs of that Sunday.
Yeah, well, they said he played through a little bit of a shoulder maybe last week. I don't know, but he definitely did not practice yesterday. So that's a bit concerning. His shoulder,
For sure. You need him this
edge
week.
guy. Who knows what sprain?
Well,
Best
you always,
guess.
yeah. Well,
This time of the year.
sprain of what? So you always worry about the labrum.
Yeah.
And guys that are flinging their arms
Right,
around,
ripping
he's
through.
ripping through and
Yeah,
pulling his arm,
yeah.
grabbing people and getting his arm ripped back. All
Mhm.
that stuff, you can rip your labrum more likely than the rotator cuff.
Okay. Well, hopefully not.
Anything else, Doc?
Got a broken finger, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basal
basal
tendon
tendon, that's it.
surgery.
I was.
Yeah.
I mean, is surgery for a broken finger customary?
Not always, but if it's displaced, if
I
he
wonder,
has
was
a-
it up here? Do we know where it was on the
I don't-
hand?
I
Because
don't know
sometimes
where it
they'll
is.
call this a.
Yeah, it depends. But still 4 weeks to get it to heal.
Yeah.
But they probably plated it just to stabilize.
Wow.
It must have been displaced.
Wow.
If they put pins in it, he wouldn't be playing. So they probably put a plate in it, and that'll allow him to play quicker.
2 or 3 weeks is
Yeah.
what they're
3
saying.
weeks
that
is
sounds
probably
okay.
reasonable.
All right,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you. Appreciate you. That's Doc Evan Murphy, best in the business, Southeast orthopedic specialist. We're going to still visit with Riley Skinner and the Riley Report. Much more here on a Thursday morning. Stick around.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Non-stop Knowles. Search 1010XL Seminoles on YouTube.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your national builder of the year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Go see for Hard Rock Bet, where there's always something happening and so many ways to bet it. Who's going to score a touchdown? First and second half lines and totals. Where's the best play on an underdog? Follow the money on the Hard Rock Bet app. Great pro picks, and now we're down to Championship Saturday before the playoffs in college. Don't miss out. Download the Hard Rock Bet app. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
To catch more fish, you gotta think like a fish. Captain Kevin and the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show. Reeled in by the Pest Pros at Royal Pest Services. And Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Thursday nights at 6.
On 1010XL AM.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
This bowl season, upgrade your game plan with a visit to Burlock and Barrel, Duval's first distillery dedicated solely to whiskey, right in the Brooklyn Riverside neighborhood. Stop in, see how they turn local grains into small batch whiskey, earning awards at every competition. Book a tour, settle in for a tasting, or escape the scoreboard for a bit at their full whiskey bar. Whether your team's winning or character building, at least your whiskey can be solid at Burlock and Barrel in Riverside or burlockandbarrel.com.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space and just haven't pulled the trigger, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures right now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business. Spring will be here before we know it. So give them a call today and upgrade that area that needs it the most. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you.
Bueller, Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, I'm worried.
You? Really? About what?
Well, I like to have a little seasonal potluck. You know, invite some friends and neighbors and guys from the office. But if the food gets spicy and the party gets rocking and that old toilet in the two-piece can't handle the traffic, well, what if my drain backs up right in the middle of everything?
Dude, imagine you're wearing my sunglasses.
Okay. Shoomp. Whoa.
If you're planning to host a holiday party and a blocked household drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, call us and tell us. The drain clearing experts at Bueller Air and Plumbing will unclog your drain for free.
You do that for free?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, but for free?
The holidays can get pretty hectic. If a clogged drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, you have told us about buying better quality diamonds, but is there any way to start with a smaller diamond and use it to trade up to a larger diamond later on?
Frank, it's interesting you'd ask that because our founder, H.F. Underwood, popularized growing your diamond here in Jacksonville about 50 years ago, and it's something we still do today. When a customer buys an Underwood engagement ring or solitaire diamond pendant or a pair of ear studs, we guarantee they get the price they paid for it on the purchase of any larger diamond. Now, a lot of stores would say, big deal. We do that too, but here's the Underwood difference. We guarantee you get what you paid when you trade in your Underwood diamond, even if you're trading up by only $1. It's not that you have to trade up 2 for 1 like most jewelers ask. There have been literally thousands of people in the Jacksonville area who have taken advantage of our policy, and Underwood still grows a lot of diamonds for a lot of people.
Underwood, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, Catlin Truck Accessories brings you the Riley Report with Riley Skinner on 1010XL.
All right, college football is down to cases. Man, what a screwed up sport we have, man. You got teams highly ranked and rated with chances whose coaches leave before they start. You got players literally threatening to either not play or play as you lead into what's supposed to be the biggest games of the year. That money talks, baby, and they ain't listening to nothing else these days. Doesn't feel like it. Let's bring in our own guy, Riley Skinner. They had to come after him after his junior year, Dan Hicken. Oh, the big boys that have called. Riley got a lot of that NIL money back in the day.
Cash.
Huh?
Cash money.
Oh, what coulda, woulda, shoulda been. Just 15 years too early.
All right, I'm going to start with this. We'll just go through the games here real quick, Riles, and appreciate it. Brought to you, as always, by our friends at Catlin Truck Accessories. We'll get the roll and lock when we're done. Man, they've been trumpeting this stat with amazement. It's driving me crazy, Hick. This stat's become hot the last couple of days, and everyone is wide-eyed in amazement when they hear that Alabama hasn't lost to the same team twice in the same year since 1800 and something. It's college football, bro. They don't play twice a year. Alabama has played a team twice in the same year 7 times. So congratulations, you're 7-0 in that situation, or 7-0 and not losing them both. So I don't make anything of that. What I do make of is Oklahoma's beaten Bama twice in a row, Riley. They beat them last year in Norman. They beat them earlier this year in Tuscaloosa. They've turned the tide over. What do you think of this game on Friday night? You like the rest of the world and roll tide anyway?
Well, first off, this is the best part of the new college football playoff, getting these home games on college campuses. I can't wait to watch this. I'm going to have to agree with the rest of the world, though. This is the one that, to me, like when Georgia's playing Alabama in the SEC championship, I thought there's no way in heck that Georgia's going to lose this game. For some reason, though, Alabama's been leaking oil. This one I can see happening. Do I think it happens? No, I still think Alabama gets it done. I think they've got the playoff familiarity more than Oklahoma. I like John Mateer at Oklahoma. I just don't think he's been consistently dominant the way he needs to. But then again, he played his tail off earlier in the year when they played him and beat him. If there's one time that Alabama would have an issue playing a team twice, this would be it, mainly just because they've been leaking oil over the last 3 to 4 weeks that they've played. But do I think they get it done in Norman? I do.
It's funny, too, because for Alabama fan, if they don't win this game, like right now, they don't want Caleb DeBoer to leave. They don't win this game, get him out of here.
Did Caleb DeBoer go to Michigan?
No.
What have you done for me lately, baby?
It really is with this one. I mean, honestly, if Caleb DeBoer fails, okay, he got into the college football playoff. He got in. And, that was debatable, but they got in.
Right.
But if he loses a first-round game again, and after what he did last year, that's 2 years of disappointment for Alabama, man. That's not good enough. And so they'll turn the tide will turn, so to speak.
Yeah, but I feel like he got people on board the way he turned things around after Florida State. But you're right. I feel like he's walking on eggshells until one or two things consistently stack up and look bad. Like getting smoked in the SEC championship, and then if you turn around and have one,
right?
They've just been so spoiled. Like at that point, this fan base has been so spoiled that any setback that is significantly different than what they've had over the last Saban era.
It'd be 9-4 It'd be 9-4 and 10-4.
They're not great.
I mean which, by the way, I'd sign up for in a second in Florida, but.
You're taking one of those losses in an SEC championship. It's a double-edged sword.
I'll say this, too. In fairness, we didn't take that from Ron Zook.
No.
Following Spurrier.
No.
That would look a little different following Napier than it did following Spurrier for sure. Yeah. Oklahoma is a 1.5 favorite. I don't understand the line in College Station. I think Miami is a better team than Texas A&M. I know Texas A&M's at home, but 3.5 seems a little fat to me.
Why do you think Miami's better?
I just do. I just think they're better. I think they got a better quarterback. I think they got better lines of
come around
scrimmage.
on Miami
You
a
think
little
they got
bit.
a better quarterback?
I do. I'd rather have Carson Beck than Marcel Reed in this game, 100%. Well, who would you rather have in that game, Riley?
I'm with you. I'd rather have Carson Beck.
In that one, the experience and he's good. I mean, 70% this year.
He's good.
Now look,
He's
I'm
good.
not saying I think Miami's going to win. I think Miami's better. I think they're the better team. But Miami is famous for going Miami. Maybe this is a good enough team keeps their attention and they win. I just thought that
Miami did good. Look, Miami did really good this year when they played in the state of Florida too. I mean,
Well, that's fair,
Going
too.
to Texas A&M,
Yeah.
going to Texas A&M for a college football playoff atmosphere. Holy cow!
Well, Louisville's on
Buckle
line
up.
3, by the way. I got Louisville on line 3 for Riley.
Oh boy,
they came down to Miami. Said, "Yeah, not so bad."
I mean,
who do you like in the game? Well, how do you see
I
it
like
playing?
it. Who do I want?
No, who do you think's gonna win?
Who I think win. I think A&M wins.
Okay.
I do. I think their defense is gonna. I think their defense in the front seven, or mainly front four. I think that's the difference in the game. I think they absolutely wreak havoc on Miami, and they just light them up. I do. I think. And Miami's got a good line. I just think Texas A&M D line is better, and I think they're going to play off that crowd, and it's going to be a defensive show from Texas.
I'll be rooting for the Aggies. Go Aggies! Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Miami's finally going to win a big game for the first time in
I'm
20
rooting.
years.
Listen, I'm rooting for the Canes, baby.
Yeah, not
I
me.
want them to win.
Yeah, not me.
Shame on you, Riley.
And then we get to the we get to the little.
It's the only ACC hope we have.
Well,
the only drop of hope.
let's move on to the little engines that can't. I'm interested in your perspective as a former Power 5, quarterback. Led a team to a conference championship. When college football decides to have the ultimate test to determine the best team in football, and they give you a 12-team field, is there room for Tulane and James Madison?
No.
Yeah, what are we doing, man?
No.
I think that rule was designed
not.
to protect a non-Power 4 team that has a special year, right? Boise goes 12-0, or
right.
It's
That-
a special,
that's right.
but not to just you win your Conference USA title. Come on.
I also don't think they had on their bingo card 8-4 Duke or 7-5 Duke winning the freaking ACC. I mean, I feel like this scenario was not contemplated when they put these bylaws together.
Not a lot of foresight.
It's what it is. No, I mean it's going to get ugly most likely.
Could Tulane give Ole Miss a game? Ole Miss
without a
blew the
coach-
doors off.
Without a coach, and honestly, I haven't. Has Ole Miss had a bunch of players that are not playing?
I don't think so. They've had some turmoil-ish. Is that best describe it? Personnel-wise for Ole Miss?
I mean, you got
Yeah.
people leaving, coming back for the. It's odd,
Very
right?
odd.
You got
Very odd
staff
situation
guys
down
going
there.
back to Ole Miss, after they left.
I would think
just don't
Tulane
know
has
what
the
inside
best
of that
chance of
locker
the
room
two
looks
to win.
But probably even that is probably the second game that catches up to Ole Miss. Probably won't catch up to them at home in the Grove, first playoff game. I think that'll carry them through. They got a big talent.
I agree.
Disparity.
I agree. I think if it was a third party neutral site, it'd be a little. The fact that it's in Oxford, I think these guys will show up with what's all going on. Like understanding what those players have gone through. Man, I remember a quick story when I was a sophomore, after we had 2 good seasons in a row, there were news that Jim Grove was leaving to go to Nebraska or go to Arkansas. No, go to Nebraska and then Arkansas. And man, what that did to our team, it was wild. I mean, not in a good way. Like
right.
I'll never forget. We all met up, and there was like 60 of us all met up at an old watering hole in Winston-Salem, and we're like, here we go. We're done. Like, we don't have a coach anymore. This is over. And
are you mad at the coach of that spot, Riley? What's the mood of the team?
No,
you are.
we were.
Yeah.
I mean, you're legit. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a good, we had a good run with him. It was like, you know what? I can't believe he's leaving us in the middle of the season. I mean, it was bad. And then luckily they broke the news before he had a chance to talk to us, which is like to his credit, one of his no-nos. And he backed out of the deal, stayed awake, which is awesome, which we went crazy. And we had like a team meeting at 11 p.m. at night when all this was going on. But all that to say, and that was X amount of years ago, I just it's got to be a disaster in the locker room at Ole Miss.
It sounded like it. Like when they circled back to those players once Kiffin was gone, they're like, bump that guy. Just give me my position, coach. That seemed to be the message from the old man. I get that, too.
Hey, Roz,
So you just hope they've got game savviness to handle a playoff game. So anyways.
Roz, I got a question for you off the beaten path a little bit, but I was looking at this list, first-round quarterback since 2020, so it's last 5 years. Tua, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Bryce Young, who's playing now, Kenny Pickett, Ant Richardson, all got benched. And so I'm just curious, like, does the NFL have a development problem? You've coached at high school, you played at college, you went to the Giants, but you've been around these. What gives? Is there something there, or is this just sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss?
I think all those guys the Justin Fields one is I'd probably say over all of those is the one that's probably a little more head scratching.
Yeah.
I mean, the Zach Wilson, I never thought that was going to pan out.
Okay.
I mean,
Trey Lance, great athlete, but who knows? Didn't play at all. No
didn't play
experience.
At all. Anthony Richardson, that one I can't put my finger on other than just injuries.
Right. What about McCorkle? What about McCorkle?
Mac Jones? He's had success at least. He hasn't been a failure.
Career.
Yeah.
No,
I know he's had a heck of a career,
fantastic.
but he was a first-round pick. He should be a starting quarterback in the NFL. That's all I'm saying.
He has
Probably will be next year.
Yeah.
That seems to be
He
the word.
probably will be.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think they got a development
But
problem.
Hicks' point is fine. Mac Jones we saw him here last year in a bad situation. He was worse than a quarterback
And
that
he
was
did
already
good.
being.
I mean, he did great in San Fran when he got
Yeah.
started in the mix, and he started in New England. But yeah,
for sure.
I don't
What do you
think
make of
it's
DJ
development
Lagway?
My question is this, Riley: are you not coaching those kids good
Coach
enough
them better,
at bowls?
Ross. Coach them better. You, Denny, all y'all. Yeah.
He's better in high school.
Yeah. Hey, what do you make of DJ Lagway? What kind of player do you think he is? Is this more than a blip on the Florida radar?
Look, I think the guy is an absolute stud. Everybody else does. Number one quarterback coming out of high school. I mean,
right.
Coming out of high school. I mean, he's an incredible talent, a phenomenal arm. I think it's just a bad fit.
Yeah.
And you see this happen. You look at like Bo Nix situations, right? He leaves, he finds the right fit. I just don't think Florida was ever.
He got
just wasn't the
Napier.
right
He
fit.
went to an idiot coach. He didn't
There
get
you go.
developed at all. He just had a terrible system, and nonsensical play calling and game management, and he set it
And
back.
when you're getting thrown out as a really young, true freshman quarterback and a true sophomore quarterback into a system like that where they're not giving you a lot of outs, not making it easy on you, I mean, that creeps up on you, and it gets in your head, and it starts affecting the way you play. And you saw it just with the amount of interceptions he was throwing for a while. I think it's a system thing. I mean, you get guys with a good offensive coordinator and a good quarterback coach that can simplify the game for them. Take like a Cam Newton, for example, unreal athlete, right? Generational athlete. I mean, watch those documentaries. I mean, Auburn made it pretty darn simple for him in college, just to let him go be who he is. And I think DJ Lagway finds that wherever he goes, and I think you're going to see him be one of the better quarterbacks in college football in the next couple of years.
Oh, boy.
Because he's got the talent. He's got the talent.
That'd be no bueno. Well, go do it at, Baylor.
Hopefully, go do it somewhere on the West Coast or something.
Yeah. Fair.
All
right.
Hey, Hick.
Yeah.
Real quick, how wild were the endings of those state championship games?
Oh, my
The
gosh.
Lake Mary
Yeah.
and the Rains.
I didn't realize,
Luckily,
too.
unfortunately, ours didn't really come down to much in the fourth quarter, but
I didn't. But the Lake Mary game, Roz, did you see like before the Hail Mary, the guy took 3 knees and then ran and took a safety?
Yeah, that was the controversy. They hate that coach down there.
The Vero Beach coach
Yeah.
did that.
No.
Yes, he took. So they.
You know
so
who
they had to
he's
kick
going
off.
to run the timeout?
Yeah, so they had to kick off from the 25, and so that's why they got the ball and were able to throw the Hail Mary, and then that play was. But the
Our
kid
boy
that
Max is from Vero Beach.
Yeah,
That's his high
But
school.
to take the football from the kid who caught it was a heads up play.
I mean,
great play.
so heady. And the
Yes.
rain.
Yes.
Honestly, the wildest thing, I mean, you've watched enough high school football.
Yeah.
You know how squirrely extra points can be in high school football. I mean, with the state championship in the line, in the
point.
rain,
Good
to pull
point.
that off, it's like,
Ugh.
oh, that's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
But they had gotten the 2 points. They gave them 2 points, which is just
I didn't
idiotic.
See, I didn't see
yeah,
before
I didn't
that.
know that either till Dylan told me about that. And I was like, oh my, because everybody just saw the ending, and then of course Reigns Ichiban was terrific, and to knock
Yeah,
those
he
guys
was.
off when they're all sitting up there on the. Miami side
and
chant, Duval
ending
sucks.
of
I
that
kind of
one.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes they changed. The lead changed a couple times.
Yeah.
That was a fun
Well,
game.
and just bend don't break on the red zone for
Right,
both teams.
right.
Turnovers
Right,
was
for sure.
crazy. And then, hearing Duval chanted through the Pitbull Stadium down in Miami was kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
You got a rolling lock for us?
For the 3 games that we're
4
watching.
games. Go pick a game.
4
Give
games.
us a lock.
All right.
You're going to take
I'm
the
gonna get
A&M? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Take
go.
the points with Tulane. What do you get? Suddenly now you're Mr. Conservative?
No, I'm gonna go A&M. I hate to say it.
Minus
I
3.5.
hate going against the ACC, but
All right.
dadgummit, we were terrible
Okay.
this year. I'm going A&M.
All right, well, there you go. As always, another thrilling, scintillating, informative Riley report. We appreciate you, my man.
Thanks, Riles.
I appreciate
There
you,
he goes.
boys. See you later.
There he goes. That's a commitment today from Riley Skinner and the Riley Report. All right, we'll turn our attention to the 8 o'clock hour when we
The
return.
drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, number 9 opens up his teal and black bag of memories.
Let's go, Googans. Let's go, Googans.
David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony on Jaguars Today, Mondays on 1010XL. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change. $50 off any service with a toy and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Best Bet is number 1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hey, when it comes to insurance, I think we all think kind of the same way, right? We pay a lot of money monthly. Something happens, we need you. You need to be there. That's why Craig and Chris Kaprosky from Goosehead Insurance think exactly the same way. And it's 2 words. It's customer service, man. It's so important to them, and therefore it's important to us. We know that. Something happens, something, that we need taken care of, they get answers that day. They don't answer the phone, they call you right back. Customer service. They don't take it lightly, man. And whether it's homeowners, auto, flood, boat, small business, Kaprosky's will be there for your time of need. I speak from experience. They've helped me, my family. They've helped my son, my daughter. Get an insurance checkup today. Easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I, Goosehead.com, or call 478-8422. Craig and Chris Kaprosky, part of the Goosehead Insurance family, part of our family as well.
Next time you head into a Gate convenience store, look for Form Energy Drink, designed to provide energy, hydration, and focus, straight from Dana White and AB, celebrating those who embrace grit, discipline, and resilience in their everyday lives. Check out Form Energy at a Gate convenience store.
Julington Creek Pest Control has been serving our community since 1984. Our turf management program is an all-out blitz, granular fertilization, weed and insect control, keeping your lawn championship green all year. Quarterly pest control stops bugs before they ever cross your goal line. Family owned, locally operated, expert technicians, top quality products, no gimmicks, just winning results. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Former Atlanta QB and CBS football analyst Matt Ryan sees the progress with Trevor Lawrence.
He's doing the little things well. That's where I think he's made the biggest jump.
JU falls short on the road. The Dolphins drop a rematch that FAMU still hunting their first true road win since mid-November. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:16, it's 60 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
It's a good little vibe, this music. There's like 3 or 4 songs that are a lot like this.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
This would be
When I see you hanging
this artist would fall into one of the great early drill game shows that we used to play. No longer do we play it because it got politically incorrect.
Culturally
something or Canadian.
Yeah.
He is Canadian.
Yes, he is this the one that would get the? This is
it's Tom Jones.
Yeah, the panties guy.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
one
ladies
that the
would
girls
go-
would throw their
yeah.
panties at him when he was in concert. Yeah.
Vegas guy, Vegas type.
Yeah.
dude.
I thought Liam.
No matter what you say, you find it happens all the time.
Spinning the hits. I thought Liam Cohen was. I thought he was pretty spot on. Now we don't mimic him at all when it comes to attacking the quarterback. The Broncos are number 1 in sacks, but on offense especially, I think there are a lot of parallels between the Broncos and the Jaguars. And quarterback and perception, you don't have to go back far to see headlines like Broncos quarterback Bo Nix is not who we thought he was, or not the quarterback we saw at Oregon. Even earlier this year, there were columns wondering if Bo Nix was going to be good enough, and he. Like the quarterback here is on a good streak right now. He's on a good stretch. He had his best game as a pro last week, over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. And just another of the elements that has made the Broncos very good. They are really good at home. They haven't lost at home. It's a tough place to play, as you know, Vic. You've been there. It's loud, and they are good football fans.
They used to, is one of the few places, the old Mile High, where in the press box, they used to stomp their feet above you, and it would start to sway. It would shake. And it was pretty good. But, you're way up there in the old Mile High. I don't know. I haven't been to the new one, which is going to be replaced here, by the way, in a couple of years, which is amazing. Don't get me started. But the old one used to shake. And you'd be like, oh, okay, we're pretty high up here, man. This thing's shaking.
There are some there. Back in the day.
It was there are certain NFL towns that have that
college.
The Denver Broncos are like the Florida like they're their college, they're their area's college team. They go crazy for the Broncos.
I don't miss the days of the shaky stadiums. The Gator Bowl would shake.
Yeah.
Back in the day when it got really rowdy. I don't know. FSU, the old, before we used to call it Tinker Toy Stadium as very disparagingly back in the day. It would shake, man. It was just concrete and steel, girders. All
I've got a Blue Question pop quiz.
Blue Question pop quiz?
Kind of out of the blue, but
you kind of
saw this and I like
this. Put me
this.
to the test here a little bit with the Blue Question. I claim to be an expert.
You claim to be an expert. This is a Blue Question pop quiz. I need to know the 10 most populous cities in the United States of America. The 10 most populous cities.
See, this is where
in the U.S. of A.
This has got to be like you got to. Here's what happens with this. There'll be a couple of outliers where they do some city limit nonsense, where a city of 8 million has 38,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think in terms of TV markets. So I'm not going to get away from L.A.
TV
New
markets
York,
are
Chicago.
good. Okay.
L.A. New York.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
New York is 1.
Yeah.
8.4 million. LA is 2, 3.8. Chicago is 3, 2.7.
Wow, we're going to hit this because we're over a million. We're going to be. That's probably the reason for the quiz. Yeah,
right.
we're probably going to hit this. We're probably going to be down there in the bottom
10
of the top
most populous cities in the
All
United
right,
States.
let's
You got
go
the
on
first one.
Miami.
And the game ends.
See?
The game ends.
That's at Metro area.
Miami Metro.
Yeah. All right, how about Dallas?
Dallas, Texas, number 9.
See, that's kind of bogus.
Mm-hmm.
Because South Florida, there are more people closer to South Florida than there are to Dallas. Like,
Okay.
why isn't Fort Worth separate or Plano or
Fort Worth is 11th.
Is it? Wow, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, so you
Well, I take it
mix
back.
Dallas and Fort Worth together.
How
and all of a
about
sudden-
I'm just going big cities here,
Yeah.
and again I'm going TV market. San Francisco is a big market.
San Francisco is not there.
What about Atlanta? Are they in the top 10?
Not there.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville's 10th.
Yeah, I knew that's where we're getting.
Shout out.
1 point what now? 2?
1,009,833.
Yeah.
It's New York, LA, Chicago, Houston.
We have
Shout
a
out to Charlton K.
Almost said Houston.
You guys from Houston? Phoenix. I went to Phoenix, Arizona, all the way. Philadelphia. Philadelphia freedom. Shine on me. San Antonio.
Wow, that's
San
surprising.
Diego.
Yeah.
Drink it in.
There's some-
Always goes down.
Yeah, like I
smooth.
said, there's
discovered by the Germans in 1904.
Some sketchy going on with this list.
Dallas and Jacksonville.
I mean, the fact that San Antonio and Jacksonville are on the list as 40-something market size tells you something weird going on in those cities.
Well, what our city is a
correct.
huge,
Must be the same thing there.
and is so anyway. I
You
just
got
thought that
like Jacksonville gets credit for the whole county.
was- All right, makeup break. We'll be back with more. This is the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Open the weekend early with Pregame Friday.
Anything you want to add to this?
Get the news, notes, and inside stuff you need to get ready for game day.
That's all I ever think about.
Pre-Game Friday.
Built by Dream Finders Homes on 1010XL.
There's no gift that's more beautiful, more versatile, and more meaningful than a beautiful piece of jewelry. And there's no better place to shop than locally owned Beards Diamonds, where making memorable moments is our specialty. This holiday season, we've put together our most impressive selection of can't-miss gifts. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands for every taste and every price range. And during our 44th anniversary sale, you can save up to 44%. We've got the latest designer jewelry from names like Tacori, Veragio, Sylvie, Crown Ring, Gabriel & Company, and more. And we've got classic diamond jewelry with either lab-grown diamonds or natural diamonds. Something for any budget. Exquisite colored gemstone jewelry, solid gold fashion jewelry, pearls. Beards has the headliner gift she's dreaming about. So don't settle for impersonal service, lesser quality, or higher prices at the corporate chain stores at the town center. Come to Beards. Let our non-commissioned experts help you choose that perfect headliner gift for this holiday season. Merry Christmas from Beards Diamonds, your locally owned jeweler for 44 years. St. John's Town Center.
If you miss an interview, it'll be waiting for you on demand.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Search where you find podcasts. And at 1010XL.com. Trained by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck.
E to the T here, and Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes through in the clutch? From lunch to late night, only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar. Stick around after the sunset, and Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites. Come on, somebody.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Hey, Hickett here from my friends at Action Garage Door. Your garage door wakes up the family or slows things down when you're already running late? Here's a great gift idea. Upgrade to a quiet smart opener from Action Garage Door Services. I'm telling you, it is so cool. You can operate it from your phone, and man, you can't hear it. It's unbelievable. Lock in current pricing right now before early year updates and even make no payments for 6 months credit. And by the way, when you go to GarageDoor911.com, enter the code 1010XL, you get $50 off. That's code 1010XL. Start the year smooth and quiet. How do you do it? It's simple. Go to GarageDoor911.com for Action Garage Door. That's GarageDoor911.com for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium people, premium service. Happy holidays from our friends at Action Garage Door.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnick Nugget. DJ Lagway is leaving the University of Florida, and that's a good thing for both parties. That doesn't mean DJ's not a good guy and he didn't try hard. I like DJ. I think he's a good dude, but he didn't turn out to be the quarterback you hoped. He threw 14 interceptions last year. Whether that was coaching or what, he doesn't look like the right guy, and I think Florida fans feel that way. The best thing he could do is get a fresh start with a new group of fans who feel differently about him and have an opportunity there. I hope he does well. I'll be rooting for him. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And for the holidays, Nimnick Buick GMC has prices that are better than ever. You're looking for a dealership that actually makes car buying easy? Well, at Nimnick, you'll find unbeatable holiday savings, huge selection of Buicks and GMCs, plus flexible financing that fits your budget. Whether you're looking for a new SUV, work-ready truck, or certified pre-owned, they've got you covered. So don't wait. Start shopping at NimnickBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway today. GMC, we are professional grade.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
He's the AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and if he keeps this up, he might be the AFC Offensive Player of the Month. Trevor Lawrence, there's no question, it's the best 3-game stretch of his career for the Jaguars' number 1 overall pick of the 2021 draft. 5 touchdowns, ran for another 9 touchdowns, 0 picks in the last 3 games, 3 100-plus passer rating games of the season. But now it steps up. Now let's see what you can do against Denver. Now look, we'll take 5 touchdowns, but you don't have to throw for 5 touchdowns against the Denver Broncos. But we'd like to see that offense continue to hum, and that's what's the most impressive thing. They are putting up a lot of points on the offensive side of the ball for our Jaguars. And that's your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power. Always on the look for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians. Lift Power benefits are 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power voted one of the best places to work year in and year out. Lift Power rapidly growing. Lift Power proudly serving Jacksonville for more than 50-plus years. By the way, gang, great time to maybe consider a career change. End of the year, 2026. Do you want to work for a company like that? You might. Visit more. Learn more by going to liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com.
This was a bit surprising. You know what the Jets' pass defense was going into last week?
Decent.
Yeah, it was 10th. I know they've had a lot of turnover. You can't take, the entirety of their season had better players before the trade deadline. But lighting, wasn't like he lit up, Tennessee. Indy's pass defense is bad. They're second to the bottom. So that can be explained a little bit. But your point is valid and strong and obvious. It's a much different challenge this week. Mm-hmm. I will say that the Chargers defense is along the lines of Denver. The Chargers are third against the pass. They were good in sacks as well. So if you can play any kind of facsimile of the way you played against the Chargers, now we got good running game that day too, right? Mm-hmm. That was Dutton's best game. Both he and Etienne, right? That was a game they both had over 70 combined for about 30 carries.
Ran it down their throat.
Yeah. Probably not going to be able to do that with Denver, but we'll see. Denver's pass defense isn't like...
You can move the ball on Denver.
Yeah, they're 11th.
Yeah.
They're not... You got to score in the red zone. The Jags have been very good at that, especially of late.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be... I can't wait for the game. It's going to be a fascinating game.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I really want to see where, I think they're going to play well.
I do too. Well, and I think the reason we think that, Hick, is because they've had these kind of let's see what we are games, and for the most part, they passed them. Right? A game at San Francisco is okay. Well, we got to win over Carolina. We lost to Cincinnati. Well, I guess we'll see where we are. Chiefs come to town on Monday night, desperate. It's at that point they need a win.
Yeah,
we saw where we were. Chargers, after we got just humiliated in Houston, Chargers came to town with the second best record or third best record, and maybe even second at the time, tied with Denver. We found out what we were then.
Right.
Indy came to town for the division lead. Granted, the game started, they had Daniel Jones. He left in the game. We found out what we were. We dominated him. Hopefully that can continue. Man, I want a home playoff game bad. I just know what it does for the city. I know how exciting and fun it was, right? I want a home play. They're in the playoffs. They can be if they're a wild card team, they can still make noise, but we won't play at home. And I want a home playoff game.
Right.
I want a division title. Add that to your list of accomplishments. It hits different than wild card team, doesn't it?
Yes.
What you chuckling at over there?
Somebody tweeted, "What a year for Samson Nakua." We were talking about him stealing the car from the late. Then I saw he got suspended. A fan was jawing at him. He reached up and slapped him.
Oh yeah. That happened this year.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
I just caught up today that Puka Nakua is a turkey. I didn't know this. But those guys, I do know. I'm on YouTube. Those guys that he's trying to stream with, those guys are putzes.
Straight up, yeah.
Not good guys. He's hanging out with these turds.
Big game tonight. Rams and Seahawks really for, I don't want to say it's for the division, but it's close to.
Do you think?
I think the Rams won a bunch in a row.
Well, they lost to the Panthers a couple weeks ago. Remember?
No, against the Seahawks.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know. That's a weird division.
Maybe six in a row.
Let me ask you this, and I know it's a double-edged sword here. I mean, the NFL, and we want to see good games. But, man, when you got two teams as good as this fighting for what might be the division, to give it to us on 4 days rest seems a little,
Well, yeah.
Probably but that's a factor. But they do a good job. A lot of these teams get hit like with the Thanksgiving. They'll put them on Thursday the week before the week. They keep them spread out. They help them a little bit. This is a big game at Seattle.
4 out of 5 they've won.
Who do you think wins? I think Seattle might get them.
I think Seattle might get them. Yeah. This is a big game for Sam Darnold. Darnold needs to go play a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold had.
Yeah, don't give him bad vibes going into the postseason.
No, Sam Darnold had a great year last year for Minnesota, and then in 8 days he lost all his good vibe.
Yeah.
Right? 2 games, 8 days.
Terrible, too.
Right.
And
it was
rightly
the Rams.
so.
It was the Rams and
Detroit. Detroit was in the regular season. He played terrible, and then the Rams killed him.
Right. So then this year, he had they had a big showdown a couple weeks back against the Rams.
He didn't play
4
good.
picks.
Yeah, he didn't play good. It's the only really terrible game of the year.
So this would be a great stepping stone for him.
Listen, I just changed my mind.
Yeah.
I just changed my mind on who I think's winning.
Yeah.
I did. The Seahawks played terrible last week against the Colts. They very well could have lost, couldn't get a touchdown.
Yeah.
And you just gave me Sam Darnold's last 2 games against the Rams.
Yeah.
They ran him out of Minnesota with the effort in the playoffs a year ago. It was so ugly that the Vikings said, we can't win with this guy. Not granted, he was going to have competition in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
And then they played earlier this year, and he threw 4 picks and was so I got to and we're talking about a guy who has told us he sees ghosts.
Yeah, I know.
So in other words, this guy, you can get in his head a little bit. The rest of the league may not be in his head, but the Rams got to be in that man's head after these last 2 games, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good thing for him, it's at home.
That's what I think. I'm gonna pick Seattle.
Okay,
but I don't know.
Yeah,
I
think the Rams are the best team in football. That doesn't mean they're going to win every game. Doesn't mean they win tonight's game. A tough matchup.
I kind of want to root for Seattle.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not a Rams fan by any stretch. They beat the stuffing out of the Falcons my whole childhood. I had sports hate the Rams, so I'm not a big Seattle guy either, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if I don't want either one of them. The Rams just look like on both sides of the ball that they're the most complete team.
This one more thing, we'll head to break, but this Joe Burrow thing in Cincinnati is very, very perplexing.
Okay.
I don't know why they just ask him all these weird questions and he gives weird answers and
he's a weird dude.
He's a different
He's always
cat.
been kind of awkward that way.
And I just leave the guy alone, let him play ball.
Joe Cool, let him be Joe Cool.
Just be Joe Cool, man.
I think everyone's in their feelings more than Joe is, and he's finally like, man, what do y'all want? I feel like he's the guy who's been in interrogation for 20 hours, and he finally tells the cops what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Like he just keeps giving an answer. Well, will y'all take this one?
But he doesn't like blame anybody else.
No, he's fine.
Pumped up the coaches yesterday. I'm like,
he said yesterday, but at the end of the
do you
day,
envision yourself playing for the Bengals next year? Yeah. What about in the future? future? I don't know. I think a lot of things.
But then he also
Everybody does.
But then he also said in the same press conference, I plan on playing a long time.
Yeah.
He said that. There you go.
Yeah, so stop.
It answers all the feelings and I'm depressed. I plan on playing a long time. That should be the headline.
Whenever he said, I'm just not having fun right now, who has fun when they're losing?
And you're hurt.
You're hurt.
You
right.
rush back from your injury.
Freaking 9, man.
not having
or
fun.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, anyway, the Joe Burrow saga. The obvious thing there is two things. One, the coach stinks. And two, the owner stinks. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm sorry, Mike Brown, but you're a cheap ass.
Yeah,
you got to, listen,
But
cut corners.
in fairness, Joe Burrow said, I want T. Higgins. They gave him T. Higgins.
They did.
So
that was a mistake. But you know what? That's why you don't let players
quarterback
be
make the
personnel
decision,
guys.
yeah.
Well, and there's also this, and this probably plays into the overall sentiment in Cincinnati, but the out for the Bengals has always been, it's not the offense. Defense, and most of this year, right? They lost back to the first team in NFL.
39-38.
First team in NFL history to score 38 back-to-back at least and lose both games. But with the season on the line and a chance on the outside to get back in it, they put a goose egg up at home last week.
Is there any quarterback?
A zero.
Is there any quarterback who gets sick more than Lamar Jackson? This guy gets sent home with sickness
stomach virus
all
or whatever,
the freaking time. It's amazing. It stands out to me. Lamar Jackson went home ill today. Lamar Jackson's under the weather. Lamar Jackson skipped practice today. He has the flu.
Does he
this
get?
guy has no immune system.
Does he get the
or
Hennessy flu? What's the word? My man get the Hennessy flu?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Damn, man. They
I
can't
got
miss a lot of
a.
practices.
I have a Shazam spotlight when we return that should add a dose of optimism to our chances this week.
I need a dose.
Okay, we'll do that when we return. Listening to the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
All right, gang, Hickett here. Let's talk skin. Beaches Dermatology is the best place to go for skincare needs, skincare products. Nobody better than Beaches Dermatology. They're experts in taking care of your skin. All right, first off, protect your skin in the Sunshine State, even in the cold months, right? You don't want to deal with skin cancer, pain in the neck, and it can be deadly as well. Floppy hats, long sleeve dry fits, sunscreen. Even in December and January, when the sun's out in the Sunshine State, it's harsh. Now, if something does show up, you go see Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader, and the fine folks at Beaches Dermatology. You get it checked out. You'll be glad you did. Now, go to beachesdermatology.com and find the location that best serves you. There's one. I go to the one off Solana Road, but there are other ones that will work for you just as well. beachesdermatology.com and Beaches Dermatology.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
When the team heats up and the temps climb high, Sunrise Heating and AC keeps you cool. That's no lie. From kickoff to overtime and every long drive, they'll keep your home feeling fresh and alive. When your system's down, don't sweat the score. Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida is ready to restore. Fast, honest service from a local crew, keeping Jacksonville fans chill all season through. Your comfort starts here at sunriseheatingandac.com.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Lacey, your bar manager here at Fourscore Golf Tavern. We're officially kicking off the holiday season, and both of our locations, San Marco and Gate Parkway, are fully festive and ready for you to enjoy. Make sure you stop by and check out our holiday cocktail menu, lunch, and dinner specials. Happy hour is all day, every Tuesday. The fun continues with 10 top-of-the-line simulators between both locations, offering multiple games in almost every sport you can think of. So gather your group, get in the spirit, and come celebrate at Fourscore, the place to be in Jacksonville for holiday fun.
What racehorse won the Belmont Stakes by 31 lengths? The answer next.
When your homeowner's insurance policy is up for renewal, it's a good idea to shop around to find a better plan. Southern Oak Insurance for over 20 years provides Floridians a clear option. SouthernOak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Secretariat won the Triple Crown in 73, including winning the Belmont by 31 lengths.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're creeping our way back into contention.
There's a cat last night.
Oh.
Plays for NC State, made 11 threes.
Oh, I saw that. 40-something points.
47 points.
And he just had a little, he's a skinny dude, just had a little set
Paul
shot
McNeil.
almost. Yeah.
And the story goes,
Will Wade, they won by 30-something, and Will Wade just killed him in the postgame. He's not happy with it.
Will Wade took
Not
over,
the player, the team.
Will Wade took over NC State. His analytics guy said, think about retaining this guy named Paul McNeil. He played just 8 minutes a game last year, so he did. He set an ACC record with 11 three-pointers. So it made me think, who's made, in college.
Like whose record did he break?
Yeah.
I remember
Did Michael Frazier make 11 for the Gators?
9 maybe, 10?
Was it 9 or 10?
Well, if 11's that's ACC record. I can tell you, I remember, me, I was a big Georgia Tech basketball fan back in the day. I remember Dennis Scott had a college game where he hit like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
It may have been, and it may have been at NC State, in fact. I remember watching the game. I just remember he hit a ton of threes in the game. So I don't, does it say it didn't say whose record he broke?
No, not the ACC record. Yeah. So Jeff Fryer of Loyola Marymount made 11.
He was on the Gathers teams.
Keith Venny in 1996 leads D1 players with 15 three-pointers, tied by Jordan Lyons as well.
Probably smaller school guys. Yeah. All right, today's Shazam Spotlight is brought to you by my friends at the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. ShazamAuto.com. Shazam! What great service you're going to get. Let me see. Can you humor me with an early 5-pack musing?
Yeah.
Jags plus.
Michael Frazier made 11 in 2014. Wow. He had 40.
Wasn't that like one of those like neutral site games or something? I feel like it was like one of those.
I thought it was up there.
Was it? Maybe.
But I'm not positive.
Jags plus 3. What do you like there? Just amusing. This isn't a pick. We'll have to turn our picks in. I won't be here tomorrow. They'll be turned in. I'll have to take.
I'd probably go. Jags.
Okay.
Plus 3.
the
close game. Yeah.
The Broncos this year have played 14 games. They're 12-2. 12 of their games this year have been one-score games. So we're going to be in it. Mm-hmm. I like what we've done in game for the most part, right? We gave away the Houston game, but all those other games that were percolating there in the fourth quarter, the Niners, the first Texans game, the Chiefs game, The games that we were in at the end that were back and forth, we tended to win. So the Broncos, for the most part, they keep you in it. Now, they've also had a decent amount of breaks. The Giants scored 32 on them. The Broncos won on a last-second field goal. The Packers dropped 4 interceptions last week. The Raiders held them to 10 points. They only beat the Jets 13-11. So there are some signs there that this isn't exactly some steam. This isn't the 12-2 Chiefs who have won one-score games, say, from a year ago.
I have two, obviously, memories out in Denver. The Chew game for the young fan, the Minshew game.
Yeah, that last time we were there, the
Right.
Jags beat them.
You remember that, E? Minshew
I do.
scrambling around, throwing in the end zone. And then, obviously, the greatest upset in playoff history.
What a scene that was.
That will live
That
in
day,
infamy.
the whole thing.
Is that when were we coming from Denver where everybody went out to the stadium?
That was where Woody Page, you know that name, Woody Page,
Yeah,
a
Woody
columnist
Page,
and ESPN fixture for years, had written a column that morning how undeserving the Jaguars were. Who knew where they were? They were the Jagwads, and it literally ticked Tom Coughlin off.
Yeah.
That was more than bulletin board. That was like disrespect.
That was chip on the shoulder moment again.
Big time. Big time.
But the Bronx jumped out to like a 12-0 lead. And then Natron Means was huge that day.
Yeah.
And then Brunell had probably the best scramble I've ever seen.
Yeah,
right?
late in the game, fourth quarter.
Yeah,
It hit Jimmy on the little dive.
He ran about 800 yards. And I heard Big Sears talking about it yesterday. That was my fault. I didn't set my angle right. And that allowed, and Mark took off. And he ran it was about 38-yard scramble, but I'm telling you, he ran about 80.
Yeah.
And he broke tackle after tackle. And he went from like our 30 to their 30. And then they pressed Jimmy in, and he laid it up to Jimmy, and Jimmy caught it. And we beat. You got to understand they were the number 1 seed. This was
Dominant.
John Elway had not won a Super Bowl. This was their year.
Weren't they like-
got the Jagwads?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna kill them.
Uh-huh.
And we went in there, and I stayed. I didn't come back to do live reports throughout the night. And I was at the TV station. It was like a morgue. The depression in that area was off the charts. It was just like, we're never going to win.
Wasn't that the Denver team?
They loved Elway.
That started like 13-0 or something and just lost
Yes.
one game late in the year, like maybe at the Giants.
They might
or
have
somewhere.
sat. Maybe they might, or they sat there. I don't even know what they did, but yeah, it was a
They
great,
completely took him for
high
granted.
scoring, couldn't be stopped.
Y'all said Natron Means was big, like, but who was he? Like
ran
the
the
player
ball.
that
No,
game?
Natron was did they sign him during the season, Hick? Like second or third game in, or they
Yeah,
got him
I
in the
think he-
preseason? And he was a stud for us.
Yeah.
He was really good. And then
In
he
the
came back the
playoffs.
next year and was good.
He was great against Buffalo, and
Yeah.
he was great against Brunell. Threw for 245 that day, though.
Yeah.
18 of 29, so 2 touchdowns, no picks.
He had a nice long one to Keenan, got behind the defense and kind of settled in the
Natron
end
had
zone.
21 for 140.
Yeah.
And then Brunell had, I guess his scramble was 29 yards. So
Yeah.
I guess I got
it was
that.
like from the 50 to the 25.
But they had Terrell Davis, man, and John
TD,
Elway.
yeah.
And they weren't a one typical. They're not this year's 1 seed. They were a dominant, dominant, killed everyone all year 1 seed. They
Yeah.
were the best team in football. Wasn't even close. So,
But yeah,
to
it was
win that
12-0. We kicked a field goal. Natron had a touchdown. Then Hollis, so we were up by a point at the half. Then Keenan got that 31-yarder in the third quarter. We're up 20-12. Then we kicked a field goal. It's 23-12 in the fourth quarter. And then they tried. Terrell Davis had the touchdown, make it 23-20, and everybody's like, uh-oh. And then that drive with Brunell's scramble
Put it
and the
away.
pass to Jimmy made it 30-20.
And then they scored again.
They scored at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
that was one of the rare games where there was almost as much excitement in the visiting city as the home city.
Yeah.
Like my two recollections, the most powerful of that one was we did a post-game show because the NBC had it. And I'm doing the post-game show with Mike Harford back in the day. And we put up Woody Page's phone number. In blue, he called off the dogs. He issued a mea culpa. Please call off the dogs. This is before Twitter and all that. They just flood. We put it up on and they flooded that guy. Email. We gave his email address and at first he was kind of ticked. Why'd y'all do that? And then finally he's like, hey man, just call off these dogs.
Yeah.
And then the second one was it was surreal. And we've been to a lot of stuff, through the years. We've covered a lot of different things, but it started with there was going to be a big contingent at the airport. And then it evolved quickly into we're going to open the stadium. And I'm doing the news at Channel 12 in the sports, right? And so, and it coincided really with the plane got back about midnight, didn't it, Hick?
Yeah,
Well,
it
you
was
weren't
late.
on it, but it came back about midnight. So they said, hey, man, go over. We're going to stay live on the air, right? So we stayed live on the air till 1 or 2 in the morning. Hick's going live from out there, and we're offering perspective. And I'm camped over at the stadium that night. And first thing first, when I walked, I couldn't believe it. I walked in, like the entire Jaguar side of the stadium is filled, top to bottom, into the end zone on the whatever end that is, the one with the pools. And so there were literally like 40,000 people there. And then they made the announcement that like the plane as it's coming to the airport. That's how early people got there. They announced that that's the plane that's flying. That plane you see, or you're conquering heroes.
Just listening to it is goosebumps.
Oh man! And then the players came, and they could have been happier. So they're stopping and talking to me. Every single one of them is happy to celebrate. Man, it was just such celebration.
They were the Broncos were 12-1, and then they lost to the Packers, and they must have just not played anybody. And then they beat the Raiders, and then they lost to the Chargers, and then they lost to us. So they stumbled in it, but they were 12-1, but they lost early. They lost in Game 4 to Kansas City.
I think the next year when they won the Super Bowl, maybe that was the year. They had one of the years in that because they had 3 years in a row, right? They won back-to-back.
Yeah,
they had the one where they stumbled against Jackson. That they won back-to-back after that. One of those back-to-back years, they were like 13-0 or 4. They were making a run at undefeated.
All right, let's take a break. We'll catch up. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Saddle up your horses.
The Jaguars ride to the Rockies, ready to rope the Broncos at Mile High. Can the Jags break the Bronx? Saddle up and find out. It's Duval attitude versus Denver altitude. Jaguars, Broncos, Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010XL.
Thank you for calling the Holiday Gift Hotline. Press 1 to make up for what you gave her last year. Press 2 for saying that about her mother. Press 3 for noticing the cute neighbor. For all of the above, you're better off hanging up and going straight to Beard's Diamonds.
Happy holidays from Beard's Diamonds, your destination for that perfect gift that's sure to make up for all your shortcomings this year. Show your love with a dazzling new bracelet or pendant, or eternity band, or a pair of stunning diamond earrings. Beard's Diamonds has the largest selection in Jacksonville at the guaranteed best value prices. Colored gemstone jewelry, all the latest designer fashion jewelry, and right now, during our anniversary event, you save up to 44% store-wide. And remember this, Beard's is not a big corporate chain like all the others in the town center. Beard's is a Jacksonville original, built by local people, serving local people. Come experience the magic of the season with a gift that's sure to bring a smile and a tear. Make this the best Christmas ever with help from Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi are on a mission to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. I've instructed my team to take every reasonable offer. We won't lose your business over price. Thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs priced to move. Get year-end savings, top dollar for your trade, and the easiest car buying experience ever. But hurry, these deals end when we hit 2,000, and we ain't leaving nothing on the table. Make it a December to remember only at Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
December 18th, 1988, the Seattle Seahawks won their first division title with a 9-7 record.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do, stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
If you're looking to deck the halls, Jacksonville Flower Market off Beach and Southside has holiday decor, centerpieces, garlands, and Christmas trees. Make your day merry with 10% off your holiday purchase at Jacksonville Flower Market.
Give a unique gift this holiday season with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Make your own product in the store with over 90 fragrances at Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we were talking about the NC State kid hit 11 last night. That tied Dennis Scott, 1988. Hit 11 in a game. And a dude, Craig Dawson, in 02.
Dawson.
I don't remember
Dawson's
Craig Dawson.
Creek.
I don't know where he played. I'm not sure.
No one knows.
Florida Gator basketball last
from.
night. It's kind of a feel-good time here. You empty the bench and beat teams by 30 or 40 before they get into SEC play. I think Florida's under the radar. I think in fairness, you know, you look at 3 close losses to 3 of the best teams in the country. If you're trying to prove yourself, that'd be more alarming. When you're already proven, you won a natty last year and you've got a good roster. I don't think it indicates as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard to get anything out of that game. I have you wanted a pop quiz. I have one for you.
Oh.
Going into the 9 o'clock hour. PFF was always grading things.
Okay.
Grading this, grading that.
All right.
Tell me the top 10. E, you're welcome to play.
Uh-huh.
Dawson, Wake Forest.
The top 10 highest graded defenders on the defensive side of the ball this season.
Ooh, that's going to be hard.
Very hard. Highest graded defenders this season.
Miles got to be on there.
Yeah,
Number one.
I'm on. Yeah,
Number 1.
100%.
Myles Garrett, 93.0. Best defender in all the league. 21 and a half sacks.
I got to think Benito is on there.
Yeah, got to be some Denver Broncos.
Benito's a good guess, but he's not on there.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh, I'm surprised Benito's not on there. I think Micah Parsons was playing at a high level.
Micah Parsons is third. Tied for second, actually, with a Houston Texan.
What do you think about last year's Defensive Player of the
I
Year?
said that, a Houston Texan.
Surtain?
Yeah.
Well, he hadn't played a ton. He probably grades
was,
well.
yeah.
That's not fair. He has played a ton. He missed a couple of games. Let's circle back to that one, maybe.
All right, yeah.
I think we've hit on a theme here. We've named 2 D linemen, and those 2 guys were 1 and 3. Seems like it's stacked a little bit
First
that way.
4 D linemen.
All right. Well, he said which one is it? I'd say it's probably Hunter over Anderson, isn't it?
It's Anderson.
Is it Anderson?
Will Anderson.
Garrett, Anderson, and Parsons, your top 3, and right behind them is a very popular edge rusher.
TJ?
No, Hutchinson.
Hutch.
Oh,
Hutch is 4th.
Oof.
Huh.
All right, then there's another Texan on there.
I'm gonna go. Maybe it's
Stigley?
Not. Nope.
It's not, and it's not Daniel Hunter.
Nope.
No, it's the linebacker.
Nope.
No.
What about safety?
Oh well, no, Lassiter's the other corner. It's
Ward, maybe.
Who
No.
is it?
Petre. Jalen Petre.
No, that's the last one I think of those
Petrie,
4. I can
yeah.
name the other 3. I'm not sure how I got to him.
Then is
Devin Lloyd still really highly rated? Is he in the top
Devin
10?
Lloyd is on the list.
Oh, I
Okay,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
What's his overall
He's
grade?
8th, 89.4.
That's really good, man. So he's
then
8?
you're missing a Steeler, a Seahawk, and a Lion. Another Lion.
Really, another Lion.
Another Lion.
All right. Do we go T.J. Watt? I mean,
Gotta go TJ
right?
Watt.
You can go TJ Watt, but it ain't TJ Watt.
Wow.
It's a grizzled veteran.
Oh, it's Hayward.
Cameron Hayward.
Cameron Hayward, yeah.
Still. He had to fight for that money this offseason. Remember he talked about retiring?
Yep.
What about a Seattle Seahawk?
It's probably one of those corners.
Ah, very
Witherspoon.
good. Very nice,
Yeah.
E. Very nice. I'll allow it. And then a Lion.
Another Lion?
Yeah.
Is that one Lion that you like? Is it a guy that you like?
Anzalone the Gator?
No. Oh.
not.
Muhammad.
No,
How
that's
about
a good guess.
how about the
Very good.
the linebacker, the Iowa kid?
Yes.
Campbell.
Campbell Soup.
Ah.
And then last in the 10th hole is a Jaguar.
Another one?
Yeah.
Foyer.
No.
No.
Jordan Lewis.
No.
Really?
Keep going.
Hamilton.
Heinz Allen.
No.
Oh, Armstead.
No.
Wow. Yeah. I don't mean this is squeaky. This is a squeaky list.
I'm reading the list.
Who else do we got out there, dude?
Maybe this is why we're 10-4.
Trayvon?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We've been through almost every defender, dude.
Yeah.
Not
that's
Foyer.
great.
We got Lloyd.
we already
so
got
it's got to
David.
be one of those. Don't you tell me Dewey.
No.
Oh.
He hadn't played enough. Murray?
No.
Antonio Johnson?
Finally.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
He's played enough to be there, huh?
Man.
Antonio Johnson.
Shout out.
Wow.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
That is surprising. Antonio Johnson took that line a little bit to ferment, didn't it? He's part of that draft class. Parker Washington.
Yeah.
Brenton Strange.
Yeah.
Anton Harrison.
Yeah. Let's get nasty next.
Oh, great.
Woo!
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
When D-Rock talks football, Jacksonville listens.
I'm listening intently.
Mike DiRocco.
With Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Brightened by Lee and Kate's Glass. Thursdays 10 to noon on 1010XL. Now, the Randy Marion Cadillac Drive of the Game. Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville. Drive to the game in luxury with Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.
The good guys wanted no turbulence against their opponents, and they made sure there wouldn't be any on their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence led the team on a 9-play, 72-yard drive, capped off by a BTJ touchdown to give themselves a 7-0 lead with 10:18 left in the opening period. The 4-minute drive is your Randy Marion Cadillac Drive of the Game.
Attention small business owners. Did you know you can get 100% tax deduction on a brand new Cadillac?
That's right. Choose your new Cadillac and qualify for a 2025 tax deduction of up to 100% of the purchase price.
There's never been a better time to own a Cadillac and drive your business forward in style.
Visit Randy Marion Cadillac on Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville today for incredible deals and expert advice.
Don't miss your chance. Experience the luxury you deserve and the savings you need.
Plus tax tag title, $9.99 admin fee and Resistol on approved credit.
Hey, this episode brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. Man, it's all happening. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, one place where it feels good to be right, and that's Prize Picks. Why? Well, it's so easy to play, right? Pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you cash in. A new feature alert, Prize Picks has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may have an option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. You better download that app, though. Get that Prize Picks app today. Use code 1010XL. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's Prize Picks, man, where it is good to be right.
Made to grab, made to go. Made just the way you like it. From breakfast sandwiches to melt-in-your-mouth bowls, Gates' made-to-order menu is custom, fresh, and convenient. When you want made-to-order goodness, Gates got you.
Joe Coward, Matt Hayes, and Leon Searcy are serving up your daily dose of sports talk specials from scratch.
I didn't know you could.
XL Primetime is driven by Duval Ford.
These are delicious.
Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com.
In Northeast Florida, power outages are unavoidable, but losing comfort, security, and peace of mind doesn't have to be. With a Generac home standby generator from American Electrical Contractors, your power comes back on automatically the moment an outage begins. As Jacksonville's leading and one of the longest-running Generac dealers, American Electrical Contracting has the experience you deserve. Be prepared. Protect your home and family. Protect your business. Generac standby generators from American Electrical Contractors. Call 737-7770 or online at american-electrical.com.
Save some money this holiday season and buy pre-owned. That's right, pre-owned. Pre-owned guns, guitars, surfboards, tools, and especially jewelry. Buy big, save bigger at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Kuhn Flowers. Jag head coach Liam Cohen, facing the Bronco pass rush, has challenged his O-line.
Take it personally to protect the quarterback, especially in a hostile environment.
Jaguar quarterback Trevor Lawrence won the AFC Player of the Week after his dominating play against the New York Jets. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:07 and it's 63 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock Nasty is next right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time.
Oh, Mr. Nasty time.
The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock Nasty on the drill.
We're wasting time.
Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
All right, Jags. Big one, doesn't even describe it. ESPN has simulated the rest of the 2025 season, the last 3 weeks, plus the playoff and the Super Bowl results. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Y'all ready for this?
Get me to the bowl.
Let's see. How about the projected scores? Let's have fun here. Let's take our Jags until we're done. All right. This is what the FPI.
Okay.
By the way, we know right away we can't be projected as the winner. That's not how FPI works. It'll be whoever's at the top right now. But let's see what it says.
Broncos 27, Jags 25.
Okay, I'd say that's a good one. 27-24. They'll keep it right on the FPI point spread.
PFI.
24-20.
All right, here we go. Scrolling. Who do we need to lose this week, by the way? What do we got? Anybody? No. Texans got to lay up against the Raiders. Broncos 23, Jags 21.
Okay.
No,
that's close.
All right, let's week 17. We got to go to Indy.
Jags 28, Indy 24.
No, we put a 30 burger on the boys.
I'm gonna go Jags 31, Indy 23.
34-17.
Baby, you crazy.
Oh, no. Colts 30, Jaguars 20.
No respect.
What's going on? What just happened?
Wouldn't we be favored? What the hell?
What in the world?
I do think that is kind of a little bit of a dicey
It
game.
is, man. I don't like how we're just, Denver and we're home. I said that earlier, Ian
Right.
6.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's a little dicey.
All right, we week 18, we beat the Titans 45-30, they say. So that's going to send us off to the playoffs as a wild card, I would suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did they have Oh, no, we lost twice. Yeah, we're wild card.
Yeah, we're wild card.
All right, here we go. Projecting the AFC, we get in as the 6th seed. The Colts missed the playoffs despite beating us with Old Man Rivers. We would play at Houston in the wild card round. You know they're going to give Houston this win, don't you? This would be, by the way, such a buzzkill. Lose to the Broncos, lose to the Colts. I have to go to Houston, and I'm going to suggest they're predicting us to lose. What do you think?
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah,
What do you guys think
we
the
ain't
score
winning.
is? 23-17.
21-16.
28-24.
No way that scored.
Wild card round.
Here we go. AFPI, shove it up your keister.
Okay, wild card round. What? Where's the scores? I got the Super Bowl. I got Rams, New England. I got to read it. Wait.
Upset.
Jags upset the Texas 21-13. We're back.
We're back, baby.
And now we head back to Denver.
Rematch.
Number 1 seed Denver takes care of business in the divisional round. Broncos beat the Jags 28-22.
All right.
So that would give us what, an 11-5 season with a playoff win, and then lose to the number 1 seed on the road in the divisional round.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, that whole thing plays a little different if they just beat the Colts. I wonder who they have winning that Chargers-Texans game. Let me go back up just real quick to that week, and then we'll end this silliness. These are projected scores. They're not real ones. Let's see. Houston at the Chargers. Texans 33, Chargers 6. And then they have us beating the Texans. Tell me how this FPI works. They just roll dice?
FPI sucks.
How can you use an FPI to have these mismatched results?
What's the FBI saying about Tua and the Miami Dolphins? What's going on there? What's the deal?
I don't
Is
think
it over? This is it? It's done?
Can it be?
Too much money, man.
It's $54.5 million if you cut him.
What the hell are you benching him for? It
I know,
makes
that's
no
what
sense.
I said. I got to let him play through it.
Yeah.
You're not. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Is this a coach trying to show the ownership that he has?
I mean, he's got to win, too. He's toast. Maybe he wants out. He's an odd bird, dude.
But I don't understand. The point is this: when you gave that
This makes
extension
no sense.
to
It makes
Tua,
no sense.
you can't. You haven't. Your first exit point, you've not gotten to yet. You
Right.
got to at least get to. It cost you $30 million. You can't. I mean, he's got to be the quarterback next year. You're paying him $54.5 million is what you would be on the hook for. That's saving a couple million depending on when you make the move. And he's untradeable.
Right.
In the NFL, are you allowed? I don't think you're allowed to pick up the salary, are you?
You trade him for Kyler Murray?
Similar contracts?
Yeah.
I'd rather have Kyler Murray.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it depends on at the end of the day, you would have a guy, Brissett, who wasn't good enough to beat Tua in Miami. It's just, Tua is now that's a quarterback stifler. Like that's one who it's just not there. And he doesn't have a bailout. He doesn't have a trait. He's not 6'6".
Mhm.
He can't run. He's been
Because-
injured.
Yeah.
And now he's won. He's got a little of that winner gene in him. He does. He won at Bama, and I say he's won. It's not like Miami's tearing it up. I'd probably back that up a little bit. But have they been to the playoffs once or twice with Tua? Just once?
That Kansas City game?
Yeah, is that the only one?
No, did they? He was hurt, and they made it.
Oh, that's right. They had to play the
They
other
went back
guy.
to
So
back,
he's
yeah.
he's had 2 playoff years.
When is this? When is this Jake Paul fight?
Tomorrow night.
Is
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
That dude is way bigger than him.
This is where you will know. This is the real litmus test on whether the Jake Paul thing is pro wrestling. Jake Paul can't beat this dude in a boxing match. I'm sorry, dude. You don't go from YouTube and hyper training and have some skill, obviously, some, but you're beating up 50-year-olds to this point.
Right.
The guy's much smaller.
How old is this dude?
This guy's 40s, and he's been a maybe even 38. I mean, he's older, but this guy was a heavyweight champion. Was at one point the top-ranked heavyweight boxer. He has fought a title fight, I think, in the last few years.
Two-time heavyweight champ.
Yeah, two-time. How old is he?
He is 36.
Yeah. Come on now. Put it on that boy. So my point is, the fix is on if Joshua doesn't beat this guy. This guy's a 36-year-old two-time heavyweight champ. You don't come out of YouTube and go through Hank's gym and beat it. You just don't, man.
Yeah.
You just don't. I appreciate the moxie.
Gold medalist at the Olympic Games in 2012.
I mean, this guy is a real deal. Now, there's got to be a catch. I don't know what the catch is. Has he been injured? Or, 36 is not archaic by boxing standards. Mike Tyson was 55. Everything's had a huge asterisk on it. And the one guy who did beat him is just a bit fighter, but it was a young. How much Fury's brother beat him.
How much is this cat making for this fight?
I don't know. I don't. Again, if Paul decisions this guy,
reports suggest a guaranteed purse potentially around $92 million.
Yeah. Ooh. You can't make that in heavyweight boxing anymore.
No,
you can in some of them. Some of them still
big boys
throw out those $200 million pay-per-views.
Do they?
But yeah, that's a real name. I'm not going to sit here now and be boxing expert, but that's a well-known name. I knew he was a heavyweight champ, and I knew he wasn't 50. And 36 is younger than I thought.
You know how
mega show for Netflix.
Is it Friday? Is it confirmed? The 19th?
Chance for Joshua to prove he's a top-level fighter. Why?
They mean Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Friday, December 19th. Streamed exclusively on Netflix. It's supposed to start around 10:30 Eastern time. Isn't this an East Coast fight? Aren't they fighting in Miami or no?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, live on Netflix. I'm probably going to be watching Alabama, Oklahoma. I'm not going to lie. Although
I'll flip over.
Yeah, I'll flip over there and see how. What is the Is there? Here's another thing. Does the fight have odds?
Yeah.
If you go to Vegas, can you bet the fight?
Yeah.
If you can't, the fix is on.
That's fair.
There ought to be odds on the fight, and they would be, and they don't trust. Vegas probably doesn't trust to put odds on the fight. Right? Is that not the final litmus test for validity?
You can bet.
You can? Okay. Well, then it's a fight. What are the odds? You see them?
Joshua's a minus 1,300 favorite.
13-1.
Paul is a plus 700.
Okay, good. Shot. This means that Jake Paul really does want it. I'll give him. That's what this means, at least is from elementary deduction. It means that Jake Paul really is tired of beating the tomato cans and everyone telling him.
Yeah.
And he wants to test himself against a real fighter. And if Vegas says he's an 8-1 underdog, is that what you said? Plus what?
Plus 700 for Jake Paul on the money line. Anthony Joshua minus 1,300.
Yeah, so Joshua's 13-1 favorite.
Points decision plus 1,400 plus 450. KO, TKO. Jake Paul plus 1,000. Joshua minus 360. Draw plus 2,500.
Yeah, I can't. I think Joshua's going to be able to hit this guy, and I guess we'll find out. Because Jake Paul's been bigger than other guys, right? He was bigger than Mike Tyson. He's big. Yeah. He's not bigger than this dude. Who is Anthony?
Said the line went way down. It was at minus 2,000.
See, then they're starting to probably get suspicious. Maybe.
I don't know.
Look, Jake Paul may very well be a proficient boxer. I don't know. I don't.
Do you know much about the fight game?
Well,
I'm a former heavyweight champion of the world.
The problem with Paul is I think you can get guilty of, as he stacks up wins, forgetting who he's beating and getting caught up. And so he's worked it perfect. Anthony Joshua looks like a stone cold killer.
Yeah.
What are we doing, bro?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He's Jacksonville's official tape checker.
I'm Jeff Logman.
And he tells you about it Tuesdays during football season on Jaguars Today. Inspected by. Go to the pros Napa know-how. JacksNapaAutoCareGroup.com on 1010XL.
So who doesn't want to save some pennies at the pump? You can by joining the Shell Fuel Rewards program. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. In fact, I have a 1, 2, 3 offer right now when you become a new member of the Fuel Rewards program at Shell. You'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill up, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 cents per gallon on your third. You get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more. We're talking a competitive, guaranteed base salary with bonus opportunity, comprehensive paid training programs, and promotions based upon performance and top shelf benefits. It's all waiting for you. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers. Florida Home AC, equal opportunity employer.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, all-pro lineman, and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop special deals. Order a 100-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX20 and get $20 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use online promo code JAX20 for $20 off a 100-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
I'm Max Fink. Join me for the Gator Report on 1010XL as I break down the latest storylines in Gator Nation.
Put together by San Jose Collision on the home of the Florida Gators, 1010XL.
Go, Gators! Hey, Jags fans, Tommy Mack here. Crown Royal is the official whiskey of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This season, it's not game day without the generous spirit of Crown Royal. Whether you're at the tailgate, in the stands, or watching from home, Crown Royal is the reason and the reward for coming together. Grab a glass with Crown Royal Rig at a stadium near you, because we'll be sharing the generous spirit with fans across the country. Crown Royal, fueling game day with generous spirit. Visit crownroyal.com/Royal Rig on the Crown Royal Rig Tour. Please drink responsibly.
Come to Monahan Jewelers' 48th annual holiday sale now with up to 30% off on GIA certified diamonds and up to 40% off our entire store. Certified diamonds, gemstones, engagement rings, diamond studs, designer brands. We're not a big box store. We're your local family jeweler with an amazing hand-picked inventory for every budget. And with interest-free financing, enjoy beautiful jewelry with a low monthly payment. Support your local family jeweler this Christmas with up to 40% off our entire inventory. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach open 7 days a week in December.
Ready to take your gift giving to the limit? Hey, I'm Ben Kay, owner of Gotham City Limit, your local comic shop, inviting you to stop by and see how we can help this holiday season. From comics to collectibles, community, and more, visit GothamCityLimit.com and always take it to the limit.
The Golf Club of Southampton has big plans for 2026, renewing the greens plus plenty more. But right now's the time to take advantage of member opportunities before the big renovation. Now until the end of December, you can join and save $1,500 off their initiation fee plus $500 back in a gift card with a 12-month commitment. All the details are at golfsouthampton.com. Playability for every skill level and a huge practice area to hone your game. Lock in now and enjoy membership privileges at the Golf Club of Southampton.
There's lots of reasons to use Kuhn flowers when you need to send floral arrangements. This is JJ with 1010XL. No matter what the reason or the occasion, Kuhn Flowers delivers with only the best. Log on to KuhnFlowers.com and make someone's day.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right.
I'm excited about seeing LaQuinn Allen. I hope he has a great game. I hope he gets 5-6 carries. I think he can fill in for Tootin. I haven't been. I'm fine with Tootin. He's a great kid. He's trying, but he hasn't had the year that I was hoping he would have. So I wouldn't mind seeing LaQuinn Allen.
The one thing that
get some
Tootin
carries or get the ball out of the backfield.
The one area that Tootin you can look at it. He's had a nose for the end zone.
Yeah.
He scored 6 touchdowns. So,
Okay.
he's had 4, and he's kind of become he's not always successful, but he's kind of become the bowling ball inside runner.
Well, he is that, and that LeQuinn is not.
You're right.
as powerful.
But there is this, and this is a point. We got a couple things in play. You got that mile-high conditions and what it means cardiovascularly, and on a day where maybe you'd want to just put a saddle on Travis Etienne, you might have to back off of that a little bit. And the Broncos, notorious for getting to the passer, LaQuinn Allen, the rep he's been a good pass protector. It's what earned him preseason cred and made him an easy spot for the roster so much they got rid of Tank Bigsby. So, I think that should play to his strength when he is on the field. So I would imagine you would see. But then again, you hate to get Etienne off the field in these passing situations now because of the success we finally had in the screen game last week. Or he can run a wheel route for you. But Etienne has been a weapon.
I have a NBA question for you two NBA dudes.
You're the Cup winner.
I'm the Cup champion. No banner, by the way. Proud of the Knicks.
Okay. You shouldn't put a banner.
Lakers and Bucks hung banners.
The word in LA, they made them, but apparently not.
Apparently not.
Apparently they needed it. They were desperate for some attention.
The Spurs game. Who won that game? The Knicks and the Spurs.
The Knicks, didn't they?
Right. So
Yeah.
the Knicks won the Cup.
Yes.
They won that game.
We won the Cup.
Ooh. Gotta have that cup.
Ooh. We won the Cup. Ooh. Gotta have that cup.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway.
This guy's poo-pooed the NBA Cup since the day it
Right.
was announced.
Here's my question. I noticed in the standings, the Knicks were 18-7 going into the Cup. Final game.
Okay.
I looked yesterday, and the Knicks are still 18-7.
Huh.
Why don't we get the dub?
It don't go in. Yeah, that don't count against the record.
No, it's supposed to be regular
The semifinal
season.
counted.
I think what'll happen is that maybe they'll give you that win when the game was regularly scheduled. I don't know. Did you research it at all?
No, I figured I'd ask you two guys, save myself the time. And
You're the Cup winner. You're
well,
supposed
you're
to
the
know that.
NBA guys.
Yeah, I thought it didn't go against the record.
No, it definitely they
They
schedule
didn't give me a
so
dub. I'm 19-7. I want the dub. Where's my dub? I didn't get a dub. That's my only question about the NBA. And then I got like 4 starters out tonight
That's too bad.
in Indiana. So we paid a price to win the Cup.
I was wrong. It is separate. I think they were regular season games.
Well, the semifinal counted, though, I'm pretty sure. Does it say no?
Maybe it's just the final then. It says the NBA Cup's a tournament-style event with its own trophy, prize money, and MVP, but its results are separate from the 82-game regular season. I don't know if the result is from the just the final. I know in the beginning, the first year, they put you with teams, and then that was your regular season game against that team, and that's probably what maybe the Final Four doesn't count, but the lead up have to be they play those regular season games. They're not going to replay those.
I was just asking the question.
Would you consider yourself a pretty good sports fan?
Would I consider myself a pretty good sports fan?
humble brag.
I mean, I'm the freaking media
Okay,
mogul.
all right. Well, media and sports.
I mean, there's probably
a handful of people that know as much as you do.
If that.
Okay.
You can
Less
count
than a
them on
handful.
one hand. Is that right?
Yeah, that's a handful. All right. Let me ask you this.
I mean, I don't know a lot about a lot, okay?
But you know a lot
But
about
if you're going to
sports.
start attacking my sports knowledge,
Was
we
it
got a problem.
Was it an attack?
It was a valid question.
Okay.
It was valid?
Yeah, because of what I'm about to ask you.
Just let him get there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Simmer down.
He should know that. You just step right in. No wave rubbing.
no
nothing.
wave rubbing, no
He would have wave rubbed there if he had one.
I got to do this.
Yeah, go to the side.
Did you have any idea before 7:30 last night that there was any such thing as an Optum Golf Channel games?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, that's a problem. See, this is not a statement on you and your sports fandom. I too would represent myself as among the handful. Okay, and I shouldn't find out about what it by concept is a draw. So they put together this silly season event. I don't know what it's going to be every year, every week. I don't know. I couldn't stick around. More on that in a second. It's called the Optum Golf Channel games. Scotty Scheffler had a team. Rory McIlroy had a team. And then they did 5, like, events. They did a relay hole. They did a long drive contest. They did a chip and skills contest. Had all kinds of...
How much they get for that?
I don't know.
Appearance
But
fee.
but you got the 2 biggest name in the sport,
Yeah.
and you got 2 really big sports fans that have no idea this thing's going on. Never heard of it before. I'm a golf fan.
Get Stuart Moore on the line.
Now, I don't even know if this is PGA. This may have nothing to do with the PGA Tour.
Can't be.
But you've got to be a golf stan. You got to be all to every social media, this, that, and the other to even know this thing's happening. Now, I saw yesterday on some screens out and about, like I saw the golfers on like McAfee. I saw them on the Golf Channel. But I just figured, I don't know, they're at the World Challenge. I don't know where the heck they are.
They're Tiger Zing.
But I was just going through the guide last night, finding out what I'm going to watch. It's
Who won?
halftime of the Gator game. One team beat the other by a point.
Okay.
But now let me tell you why it's so bad. Okay, now look, here are some of the categories. Okay?
I thought Rory moved to, like, London.
Well, he was in Jupiter for this.
All right.
You had a captain's challenge. You hit from predetermined locations, mix of iron shots, wedges, bunker shots. You had a 14 club challenge. In this one, teams drew a club from a bag, including a driver and a putter, shot it close to the pin from different distances. They had a relay hole where you
I saw that highlight.
Yeah, 36 seconds they
Looks
finished
like the
their hole.
Euros won that one.
Okay, so they had a short game competition, up and over walls, chipping and putting. All right, and then they had a driving competition.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you what not to start your event with. The driving competition.
Why not?
Because this is what it is. Keegan Bradley puts it on the tee, rips it down the middle, 300 yards, 306. Keegan Bradley puts it on the tee, rips it down the middle, 296. Keegan Bradley puts it on the tee, does this 5 straight shots. And then the next guy does it, Dan. And then the next guy. And then the next guy. 8 minutes of basically watching a driving range session with one of the pros hitting a driver. So they should have started it with the relay or the short game or something that gets you hooked. I wouldn't know what happened after the driving competition because after watching it for 5 or 6 minutes, Keegan Bradley and Hae-Tong Lee.
What up, Hae-Tong?
I said, this isn't for me. I didn't even know.
Let me see your tongue.
So, yeah, there is such a thing as you're going to have to do the research, gang. I'm not going to search it out. I won't watch the next event. But the fact that it was so underpromoted.
Poorly marketed.
Yeah, the fact that it was so underpromoted. And then when you do have some good elements here, to somebody not see that starting the show, watching guys drill driver down the middle for 8 minutes.
Is this a Chris Reimer production?
I don't know, but it would not.
Did Reimer talk about it when you guys met?
Yeah, I don't think this is CRPR. Would have done better than this. He would have run it by somebody who got something sensible.
Is he going to get us Tiger for the TGL?
Working on it.
As a guest, when are you going to get him?
I'm working on it, man.
Him or Rory?
Working on it.
I prefer Rory, actually.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
So it was Keegan
We
Bradley.
could talk about our Augusta experiences together.
It was Keegan Bradley and Hae-Tong Lee. And then they went Sam Burns and Shane Lowry.
Sam Burns eats worms.
Lowry struggled. It took 5 shots just to get one in play. Burns held on to the lead, and then Scotty and Rory hit.
You know, Roars. I've played Augusta.
Took about 12, 14 minutes, and it was boring as stew.
It was boring.
Of course it was.
Who was the commentators?
Steve Sands was on the mic, and then I didn't watch. Dan, I watched about 4 minutes of this and said, "This, I'm not like long drive contests are boring.
Yeah,
they're just boring. Oh, they just hit it over and over, and the only
but
thing.
At least when they hit it, it's
grunt
goes everywhere.
And these guys are just drilling their standard 300-yard drives. Hardly
give me another one. I'll get an extra yard out of it.
And they try and you put a time element. You only have 2 minutes to hit your 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrible. 30 seconds a shot. Ooh, don't rush. So a good event, I think, in theory, but in practice.
Well, if you get Rory and Scotty.
Right. The 2 biggest names in golf, and you don't promote it. It's not marketed. You don't know what's going on. It's
what do you think, $1 million?
USA
more than $1
Network.
million? You think you had to offer more than $1 million then, don't you?
I wonder how much they made. I'm sure they configure it so that the winners get X amount, and But at the end of the day, I bet you the W2s they're all getting the same
appearance fee.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. This is The Drill. It's on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Get bowl game play-by-play on 1010XL.
The weekend kicks off early with a bowl doubleheader starting tomorrow at noon with the Myrtle Beach Bowl, Kennesaw State and Western Michigan. Then at 3:30, it's the Gasparilla Bowl, Memphis versus North Carolina State on 1010 AM.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change. $50 off any service with a toy and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know Before You Blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Really want to light up the night this New Year's Eve? Superior Fireworks on Blanding Boulevard has something for everyone on any budget. Their holiday sale is happening right now. Shop early and save big on their massive selection of quality fireworks. Don't get stuck with the same old this year. Let Superior Fireworks help you customize an amazing celebration with fountains, shells, repeaters, and grand finale racks. Visit the store in Orange Park or online at superiorfireworks.com.
The best golfing weather of the year is upon us, and Hidden Hills Golf Club welcomes you to play your next round at our beautiful course. We promise you'll enjoy the dramatic elevation changes and our unique Arnold Palmer design. Check us out at hiddenhillsgc.com.
Home is where your story begins. And at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, we're here to make it the healthiest, most comfortable place it could be. Whether it's fresh, clean air, dependable plumbing, or reliable power, we take care of it all. From routine maintenance to state-of-the-art solutions, Donovan keeps your home running smoothly. Because at Donovan, we believe your home isn't just where you live, it's where your health meets comfort. Call Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing at 904-270-COOL or visit us online. Let's make your home healthier, safer, and better together.
It's the Jaguars' final home game of the 2025 regular season, and you don't want to miss it. Join us for our fan appreciation game as the Jaguars face off against the Tennessee Titans in a can't-miss division matchup. It's your chance to cheer on the team as they take the field in their Prowler throwbacks for one last time this season. Secure your seats now and be a part of the action. Go to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise and towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the cool down from the cool guys at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing. Fast, reliable, and honest service since '87.
3 words in the cool down. Luke Weaver fever.
Luke Weaver is a journeyman reliever that the Mets plucked from the
Journeyman? It's a baller.
It's a baller.
Luke Weaver fever.
Okay.
That's my cool down.
All right.
Kyrie bought the boys golf carts.
I saw that.
You saw it?
Luka bought him e-bikes.
Yeah. Well, listen, when I win Powerball, which is what every one of those players have done, I'm giving you $30 million. So you tell me who's generous. I'll get you more than a golf. I could have just said, hey, I'll get you a souped-up golf cart.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you'd have been happy. Hey, you didn't win Powerball last night, did you?
No, I didn't.
You're not suckering me, are you?
No.
We got a deal. We each give the other
got
30.
it.
We each give the other 30 mil. Mrs. P and I were talking last night how we would disperse the money if we won. That's half the fun. And I said, well, I got 30 mil right off the top. Got to go to ET. Yeah.
I got a feeling y'all would have known if I would have hit the Powerball.
I'm going to low key. You won't know if I
would have told me.
I wouldn't. Listen, if I win the Powerball, I'm going to go that LLC don't tell nobody deal. You'll get your money in about 6 months. I won't tell nobody. I'll just come to work. Oh, that's not true. You say that. I wouldn't be able to contain myself. I'm cooling down on this a little fascinating little fact in sports, watching it all the years. Nothing erupts a crowd and makes a bench explode like that last fan favorite on the end of a college basketball bench when he gets to come into the game. They all want him to shoot. They all want him to score. And the Gators made history last night. They now are the program that had the tallest player in college basketball history score a bucket. They already had the tallest basketball player in college history, but now he has scored. Olivier Rioux, a part of that.
So he scored a field goal because he made a free throw. So we've done this twice now.
So it's
this
field
year.
goal. Okay, field goal.
So when he goes for double digits, then it'll be okay. And then when he gets a rebound or whatever, okay.
I didn't realize he even
made
hit
a free throw early in the year, and I was like, oh, and they said, or maybe he played in the game.
I think that's what it was.
One or the other.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had scored. I think he's the first to score, but I could be wrong. Maybe they were saying first to score a bucket. But Gators roll. They got a couple of easy games here before they get to the SEC.
SEC.
And by easy, I mean, like unlosable.
Let's see what Big Olivier's doing. He's averaging 1 point a game. He's got, yeah, you're right. He's got.
It would have killed my cool down.
Yeah. No.
He had a free throw.
He's got 3 points.
Okay, so yeah, he had a free throw. Which game? One of those blowout games.
MRMK.
So then it's the first
Merrimack.
First bucket score.
And he had a rebound against Merrimack, so a rebound and a free throw.
If you're 7'9", like he doesn't look like crazy, unathletic, too skinny. I mean, you only got to be minimally good, don't you? At 7'9".
Right. 7'9".
That's almost 8 feet tall, bro. I mean, David beat that dude with a slingshot. That is tall. 7'9". I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it's
future number 1 overall pick. The next Wembanyama down there on the bench in Gainesville.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I bet you by the end though he's giving you 12, 14 minutes.
You
a game.
think
by the senior year?
I don't know. I think he transfers after this year.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Just somewhere where he can play.
Yeah.
I got to think it's 7. I mean, he's getting some experience. He played on that Canadian under-19 team, and he was a starter and played
What
there.
is this? What is Kalshi Sports?
That's this new. It's like betting without betting. You can bet on any. They put odds on everything here.
Yeah.
Odds on whether or not there'll be 12 inches of snow in New Hampshire this weekend.
Because they're doing the transfer portal stuff, which is really dangerous.
Yeah, NCAA. Right. Because you can. Yeah.
Can't really do that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's rogue. I think they just line life. They put a line on life. I think. I don't know for sure, but I know they put odds on. They were doing it on the coaching searches.
Yeah, well, that's one thing.
But I don't think it's just sports. I literally think you can.
Is that anything?
Is it KASHI?
KALSHI. We've learned a lot today. Marcus Stokes, by the way, visiting Syracuse in January.
Oh, is he? Joker.
He
had the Joker.
There was some talk that the FSU might be in the mix there.
Oh.
Do y'all see who the Simpsons predicted to win the Super Bowl in 2025?
Jags.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
What?
The Simpsons.
Buried the lead, man.
Yeah.
What? When did that
I just
happen?
saw
It's
that.
been a while.
I haven't heard that before.
But in 2025, they predicted the Jags to beat the Bills in the Super Bowl in 2025.
Well, beat the Bills. That hurts. That hurts credibility.
That's what it said.
Florida had been negotiating with Jaden Buff for a couple of weeks. UF initially felt good about retaining him. Its new offer was more than double his 2025 NIL salary, but that was before Jaluk went to Texas. Who's trying to? I'm told Jaluk is, and this is from just one of the sites. I'm told Jaluk is trying to recruit both Baugh and Jacoby Jackson to Austin. Longhorns have made Baugh a significant offer. Georgia and Ohio State are also after him heavily. Probably only 4 or 5 running backs in the country that make $1 million per year in NIL, and Baugh could be one of them in 2026. Florida has to decide how much it is willing to pay him and what other players' positions will take pay cuts if they break the bank for Baugh. We'll see what happens, but it is possible he could hit the portal.
Well, they've already lost. Was it Katie Daniels? Is Jackson's eligibility up? Probably. I mean, what do you got at running back?
Yeah, I don't know. Trey's back.
Trayvon Lim?
I mean,
Yeah.
no. But the guys who have gone into the portal so far for the Gators,
except for Baugh and Lagway,
Tunkara, Tavares Brown, Katie Daniels, Mike Peterson Jr., Amir Jackson, Jordan Castell, Josiah Davis, Teddy Foster, Aiden Mizell, Marcus Maskell, Tank Hawkins, Pup Howard.
Yeah, backups for the most part.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Mizell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mizell. He ain't gonna play.
No, probably not.
If they keep the other guys.
Right, if they keep the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've got your Kalshi information here. You can trade on basically it's a regulated exchange. You buy yes or no contracts on a specific question.
Okay.
You can do it in sports, politics, during election season, contracts available in presidential campaigns, congressional control, governor's races, economics. You can trade on the Federal Reserve decisions, economic indicators, entertainment and culture. You can bet on award shows, box office results, pop culture, weather and science. You can trade on weather events like heat waves and rainfall.
So you're telling me all I need is some inside information on something.
It's a betting line on life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where we are with gambling, man.
Hey, you want to know, before we head to break, what a difference a year makes?
Okay.
The top 10 free agents going into this offseason have 2 Jaguars in the top 10. They would have been nowhere to be found.
Is it
at the
Etienne and
beginning.
Lloyd?
Yeah. They've been nowhere to be found last year, going into the year. Pickens 1, Lloyd 2.
I wouldn't take
Danny Dimes 3, Aaron Rodgers 4, Tyler Linderbaum 5, Mike Evans 6, Travis Etienne 7, Trey Hendrickson 8, Jamel Dean 9, Kyle Pitts 10.
That is an underwhelming free agents class.
Yeah, they usually are.
I mean, who is the big name on there? I mean, usually there's one big name, whether or not he gets franchised or
I got
stays.
a lot more I can read.
No. I would put ETN over some of those guys that were in front of him.
Yeah. I mean, Debo Samuel, Romeo Dobbs, Joe Bitonio, Juwan Jennings, Isaiah Likely. Those are all good free agents.
Yeah, just good player. You're right. Good players, supplemental players. I don't know how in the world you've got Daniel Jones third. He's coming off of an Achilles injury. There's no way he'll end up with third best free agent kind of money.
All right, make the turn for home when we come back. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It's December. You need cash. You also need a new Kia Fast. At Keon Atlantic, you can get both because it's our year-end cash bash. And during the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event, make no payments for up to 6 months. Or take advantage of 0% APR. Hurry and get to the year-end cash bash. Online at KeonAtlantic.com. Keon Atlantic, your coastal Kia connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
If Santa had a pit crew, it'd look a lot like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Fast, friendly, and they get the job done in 15 minutes while you stay in your car. No appointment needed. Just pull up and let their technicians handle the rest. With convenient locations, a 4.7-star national rating, and ranked #1 Quick Lube by Forbes, Valvoline delivers service even Santa would trust. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, helping Jacksonville reduce the stress of holiday travel.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
RestoPros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
RestoPros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestoProsNEFlorida.com.
RestoPros!
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney, but we both want to know, have you done your will? Something you need to do, something you need to take care of, something to get on your to-do list, but don't just leave it there. Get it done. You got to get your assets to the people that you choose. You work hard for your money. Planning helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's your guy. He'll listen. He'll help you out with your decisions. He'll provide you all the info needed. It'll make all your choices easy. They're the Hinson Law Firm, and they got all the answers. If you have questions, reach out. 527-1700, 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
This football season, Hurricane Grill and Wings is your game day getaway. Catch every play with the perfect drink in hand. Handcrafted cocktails like the Millionaire Margarita, Spicy Guavarita, Old Fashioned, or the Red Bullarita. Beer more your style to watch the games? Enjoy an ice-cold Bud Light. Game day cocktails and Bud Light specials are here all season long at Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find a restaurant near you at hurricanewings.com.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Prosser here, and with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. So don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out your high-interest debt. 904-999-1508. And you can see how much cash you can get today. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLS, consumeraccess.org.
Find out what new golf equipment could help your game.
Well, I'm just a humble golf pro. Could I help you?
Get great golf tips and talk from the experts on the Edwin Watts Golf Hour.
Got to figure out why I'm still shaking the ball.
Saturday morning at 10 on 1010XL.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Fantastic.
You like the music selection today?
Yeah. Very good. Had a little mix of everything, too.
Oh, yeah. Very diverse.
Yeah, very diverse. Trying to figure this out, this list. Here are the best records against quarterbacks making their starting debuts in the Super Bowl era. Here are the best records against quarterbacks. Okay, so in other words, the team is playing a quarterback who's getting his first start ever.
Okay.
Okay. Guess who has the best record against quarterbacks making their starting debuts? The Jacksonville Jaguars.
I was just going to say the Jags.
Oh, because the Bengals are facing a quarterback making his starting debut for the 23rd time. Okay?
Okay.
The Jaguars have done it 7 times, and they're a perfect 7-0.
Oh.
So the Commanders are 18-3. Generally, when you play a quarterback who's making his starting debut, you probably win the game.
Usually, yeah. I mean, it's unless you're catching like a opening day rookie.
But the Jaguars have never lost to a quarterback who's made his starting debut against them.
What's shocking about that stat? This is history, or in the last X amount of time?
In the Super Bowl era. So
only 7 times we faced a first-time starter.
7 times. Commanders are 18-3. The Niners are 16-3. The Chiefs are 18-4. The Bengals are facing one for the 23rd time. That's why this.
What's their record? Does it say?
I'd have to go to the article.
Man, what a disadvantage we've had through the years. It looks like by happen chance you should have 20 or 25 of those opportunities. We've had 7.
Well, yes. Okay, so
Because it's
for
Super Bowl,
example.
although we haven't been around for part
Here are
of
the
this.
Bengals, like Anthony Brown of the Baltimore Ravens, Mike White of the New York Jets. But they got Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. Deshaun Watson.
Some of those guys are good.
The Savage Beast made his first career
Sure
start
he
against
did.
the Bengals. Great player. He was very underrated.
Yeah, Tom
Didn't-
Savage.
didn't
You were
get
big
the-
on him.
Didn't get the credit. Your guy, Johnny Manziel, made his debut against the Bengals.
Okay.
Jimmy Clausen.
Ooh,
Joe Flacco.
These guys started games. Joe Flacco.
Sean Hill.
That's way back.
You ready for this one?
Maryland product.
You ready for this one?
Huh?
I have no idea this guy ever started a game in the NFL.
Okay.
Brock Berlin.
Saints?
St. Louis.
Wow. No, I don't remember that
17 to 28 for 153. Bengals won 19 to 10.
How long did Brock Berlin stay in the league? I didn't even know Brock Berlin played in the league.
Couldn't have been long. Drew Brees made his start. Jay Fiedler.
Sure.
Of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For the Jags?
Yeah. This is one of their losses. The Jags were 13-2, headed for the number 1 seed. They turned to Fiedler. He went 28 of 39 for 317 and a touch.
I remember that.
Bengals sacked Fiedler twice, but the Jags rallied for a 24-7 win.
Buddy, I'll tell you this about Tom Coughlin. If he could get some side money for the backup quarterbacks he made cash for.
Yeah.
Rob Johnson, Jay Fiedler got a starting job in Miami off of what he was able to do here.
Wow, that's good.
Or was
Anyway.
Coughlin was here for Fiedler, right?
Heck yeah. 13-2.
Oh, that was the 14-2. Yeah. Okay. Would you have any luck naming the first-time starters the Jags faced? That'd be a hard question.
That's a great question.
Spurgeon Wynn, maybe? Was he one of them?
Always go with Spurgeon when in doubt.
Cool. He was bad.
Play us out of here, E.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
The co-host of the hit show Jaguars Today, Tony Smith, joins us.
Along
By the way, Brady Cook.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah. Along the Coughlin quarterback conversation, his last draft was Garrard in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He was on his way out the door.
Yeah.
He found that for him.
Yeah.
You know, TC was that guy.
He was. What's going on, my man?
We
Big
will
game.
be, getting into obviously focusing on what's coming up with the Denver Broncos this weekend. That's our question of the day. Who is the biggest X factor for this game? We gave you some names that we don't want you using for the X factor.
Okay.
Right when you respond, Trevor Lawrence, Etienne, Jacoby Myers, or Hines Allen.
Not X factor.
Right. So don't put them as an X factor, but anyone else on the roster that you think will
you
be
will
the
be
biggest
disqualified if you do. Hey, maybe. What about Cam Little from 75?
They were
got to have a
showing-
perfect storm.
Huh?
They were showing him warming up last week.
Yeah.
The weather was perfect for him to be doing this kind of stuff. The wind wasn't a factor at all.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it was just warm enough that the ball is not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be a stone that he's trying to. He was warming up from 65.
Yeah.
Right?
Just a standard
Well, we
field
do-
goal kicking motion.
You know, we do the show. We do the pregame show from down in the end zone.
Yeah.
And so he comes out and he goes to the 35-yard line, or no, 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts the ball in the little tee thing, and he takes one step, and he kicks it through to warm up. Like that's how he
That's
begins.
like, you know, he's on the driving range.
He
He hits
just
a
punches
couple
it.
of wedges.
Yeah.
Then he hits
You
the
know what I
driver
mean?
at the
He's
end.
kicking the ball 35 yards
Just with
with
the-
one step.
Yeah.
It's
Got
it's
a good-
incredible.
That is a you
But
know
the weather's going to be good in Denver, so he could. he could be.
you only
The weather's
notice
going to be a lot like it was here
Yeah,
last
it's like
week for the game.
mid-50s.
Yeah,
You-
something
you-
like that. But it's going to be way up in the altitude.
we have really good special teams, and you only notice the special teams, it seems, when they're bad. Like your kick, remember, the kick coverage is terrible or this. We're good across the board. Denver also good special teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have a great show.
You notice special teams when your special teams are bad or when the whole team is so bad that that's all that's any good.
Well, that's fair, too.
Right,
We've had
like-
too many years where the punter or kicker were a favorite player here in
Right,
Jacksonville.
like getting ready for the Jets game last week. It's like, well, their special teams is all right. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, they're terrible.
That's fair. All right, Jaguars Today is coming up next. That'll do it for us. We'll see you tomorrow.
E. Swerve.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Because we know you might need a little extra to get you ready for game day.
Is this what I think it is?
It's the Terminix Kickoff Show, prepared by Campione Law and American Electrical Contracting. 5 hours before kickoff of every game on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland.